Welcome back to Bull and the Bartender Show. It's been a while.
Are we on here?
We are live. I hope. Can we do a quick audio check on your end, Mark, and see if we're live?
Check one, check two.
No, like on your phone.
You want me to,
yeah, just turn up your phone, buddy. Bull and the Bartender Show. He's checking his phone now.
Yeah, man.
We got it?
We're good, dude.
All right, cool.
Hamsters are fucking spinning at full speed.
We had a huge setback. We were off for like a week because Mark was on vacation, right?
Yeah.
Because all the show gears around Mark. You know, that's his bar.
I mean,
You
yeah.
know.
It is the whole, man, where we do this from.
That is true. So we took a week off from that, and it's like today is December 4th already.
It's Christmas, dude.
Yeah. So then we came back, set up like we normally do, and thankfully, Jazz, you were home. You know, because I
Yeah,
would
you
hate
missed
for
out
you
on the pre-Thanksgiving fucking
I had family in
shit
town.
show.
Well, I'd hate for you to have to drive all the way over here and not do a show. That'd be really shitty. You know what I mean? So I set it all up like I normally do, right? And then my computer's not working,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what? And I'm
Software
flipping
updates
out.
got you, dude.
Dude, I was sitting there losing my shit, you know, in my head, freaking out. You know, Mark, I think, is sort of watching TV at the time. You know, he's trying to help out as much as he can.
Yeah, but I can't come in here and sit on your lap and tap with you because I don't
True.
know about that shit on the computers.
It looked weird, too.
Yeah.
You know. So then I was like, well, crap, I better just, you know, relax for a minute. Worked on it for like, what, about an hour and a half to 2 hours?
Yeah, regroup.
You know, so then I was testing out a couple different things. Tonight we sort of almost had the same situation, but then I sort of pulled a rabbit out of my ass, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
And
Ass rabbit.
Ass rabbit. And as you say, the hamsters are warming up and ready to go.
Yeah.
Maybe they needed a break. Maybe we're doing too much, you know, radio.
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs a break sometimes, man. You got to take 5, dude, and just regroup.
A little woosah.
Little woosah, yeah. So
little woosah, little Wu-Tang, little fucking big storm in a can.
we're sorry that we've been off for, what is it, almost 3 weeks now?
It's definitely been 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And we are back. Hopefully this computer does not fail. So
Keys don't fail me now.
yeah, because I don't know what we'll do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those things to where it's like, if this fails, you know, either we need to go like GoFundMe or something like that. You know what I mean?
We can go just do on the cam, dude. Just cam it.
Yeah, we could do that.
Just cam it.
Just wouldn't sound right. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is the audio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Plus it feels creepy.
yeah, that is. I mean, would you want to be on camera?
I mean, not. Yeah, if I have to, but.
Yeah. You don't like being on camera?
Well, I just, man, you know. Look at me right now, man.
Yeah.
Think this needs to be on camera right
That's
now.
true. Yeah,
Like,
no, you make an excellent point, my friend.
Like,
So it's going to be
Gotcha.
a very
yeah.
yeah. It's one of those things to where we're sort of back, you know, in our first stagings of the show, because what I have on the screen is just a very generic Bull and the Bartender Show image. But I
Compared
have
to our fancy other ones.
yeah, so I'm trying to convert everything over and trying to, you know, making sure things are going
Laptop
well.
problems.
Laptop issues, and all that jazz as well. So we're up, we're live, we're hot, and
Yeah.
you know, we're just going to talk some shenanigans
Man.
and just talk shit about different stories tonight.
It's Christmas, dude.
It
Christmas
is
time's
Christmas.
coming. Did
Are
you
you
get
ready?
your tree yet?
Yeah, I got the tree.
Yeah, I'm not doing a tree.
You're not doing a tree?
Man, nah, I'm not gonna like be here most of the time.
Gotcha. Jazz, what about you?
Yeah, man. But my folks were in town for Thanksgiving, and they got one. They got me. Where I had. So
They
I
got
had
one and
Oh.
left.
Yeah?
They got a tree and ducked
So they
off.
left you a tree?
Yeah, they left me a tree.
Oh,
so I had
that
this,
is...
pretty
is
much.
that-
They're in Hawaii, so like
is it a live one or?
Yeah, it's a live one, and like the decorations. She had the decorations, so it's for my niece. So like she needs somewhere to put presents. So
I got
they got
you.
it. Yeah, I was
gotcha.
mad.
Now, do you prefer a live or a dead tree?
I'm all about
what is
a
it?
live tree.
A
because-
live
Yeah.
tree?
Yeah,
Okay.
because nowhere to just chuck it. afterwards. Yeah, on
that's
to
true.
the next one because it's not crazy.
And it
know.
smells nice too, man.
I kind of like the fake trees. You don't have to deal with all those pine needles and watering it and
Man,
getting up in
dumping
there.
a little water in it.
Yeah, that ain't, man.
Gotta check it every day. The dog's looking out of it. So
Yeah.
that's
Nah,
why
real
I kinda-
tree's cool. I just, man.
I love the smell of the real tree.
Pop's got like a fucking good one. He's like letting it rest for like a couple days, and then he's gonna like hang it. So I was like, man, I'll come
Wait,
on,
hold
man,
on.
I'll come
You're
over.
letting the tree rest?
Yeah,
Like, what do
like
you
man,
mean?
like you let like the fucking
Was it tired from the trip?
nah, you let it like hang right,
So,
Hang.
just
What do you?
stretch out
Oh,
pretty much.
Yeah.
okay.
Bundle
Okay.
it in.
Before
Like,
you start
man,
hanging the
yeah,
ornaments.
before he
or-
sets it up right in like
Right.
the corner, so it's got like the best corner showing kind of shit because it like goes like
Yeah, I got like
over
I
there.
got like a decent sized one where it was in the perfect for the corner, like it worked out. So
Yeah.
it was like that
What would be
open
a-
hole, so it was like good. It was in the corner, and it
just
What would be a
don't-
decent size?
you know what?
If you had a tree and you had a
It
big
just
enough
depends on your
space,
ceilings, man.
Yeah.
Like my folks, like even though they hit me with one, they didn't disrespect me and get like the one for like if everybody was there.
Yeah.
Like it was like a reasonable size. It was more like the size of like if you got one out the box,
like an 8-footer.
Yeah, like a decent
No,
size.
like a
6 foot?
5
No,
foot,
no,
6 foot.
no,
like,
six- six-
yeah,
6 foot?
That like
Nah,
6 to
it's
7
a little over
range.
6, little over.
Well,
Yeah,
'cause
six,
some-
7 foot, like a 7 foot. It's like a
Well,
7
some
foot.
trees that come in a box are almost 8 feet too.
Yeah, but like but it's like a decent size, like width wise.
Okay,
you
yeah,
get them
yeah.
like
I got
one,
you, from the
like
bottom.
them bulky
Yeah.
ones you can get from like when you go pick one out. So they didn't do too much. Like if they were sticking around, it would have been a lot heftier.
Right.
Like a beefcake.
Yeah.
I went up, man, to a buddy of mine's house last night, dude, and he got like a Griswold tree. Like this motherfucker was
really?
like 10 foot, dude, and like
That's so much
me and you couldn't fucking hug it and shit. Like it was like,
By the
damn,
way,
that's a big man.
I don't know what you put in those shots tonight to kind of relax everybody.
Yeah,
It's
did it work?
kick it in.
Nice, man. I'm glad.
In our
a little
brand
dosey
new,
dose.
yeah,
Little dosey dose, yeah, a little
Brand
dosey do.
brand new from what was Chewy Rocks, right?
Yeah,
Got us the Bull and the Bartender shot glasses,
yeah.
and where we're using those tonight.
We shot hard,
And
dude.
what was the drink of choice?
Dosey do.
Dosey Do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was very nice.
Yeah. And then
Kick it
I'm personally washing it down with a Big Storm Brewing Company Winter Ale.
Is that a local beer?
Little reindeer on
Yeah.
the front.
Reindeer
yeah,
on
man,
the
it's got
front,
reindeers, and they even it's called Dunder and Blixum.
Oh wow! How does it
Spiced ale.
taste?
It's pretty good, man, but it's fucking 8.8%, dude, for the pint. So it's a
What about the other guy with the beer? Did you ever get a hold of him?
nah, man.
No.
No.
Okay.
It sounds so deflated. No, man.
Well, it's the shots beforehand and the beer
Yeah.
chasing. I mean,
And man, I do have a special beer in
You just
the
got a beer collection right now.
yeah. I got a
You got
special
some
beer in the
rare-
cooler
Is
that
this-
I'm gonna get out, man.
is this where you collected your beer from up north?
Yeah, some
From
of this
his
beer-
journeys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
From
for
his
your
yeah,
journeys?
yeah. From my journeys that I brought home a lot of beer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like this one that I'm gonna bust out here later on it's the Highland Ale, like man, winter Christmas time one that like
Uh-huh.
you have to like order basically.
And the one that you're drinking at the
This is a
moment,
local one. Big Storm is I think they're down in like
St. Pete.
Sarasota,
St.
or
Pete.
St. Pete.
Is it?
Is it St.
I
Pete
wanted
or
to
Tampa?
say St. Pete.
I think I've seen. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's. He's looking on the can. It's too much work to turn.
Yeah,
that
it
bitch
is.
sideways.
So he's drinking out
Pinellas
of
Park, dude.
Pinellas Park.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
Okay,
PB.
I knew it was some,
Yeah.
some close enough.
Maybe we
That's
maybe we
St. Pete.
can.
Yeah, it's St.
Yeah,
Pete.
brewed with orange peel.
Yeah, it's St. Pete.
Florida
Wow.
orange peel too.
We'll have to see if we can get a hold of him. Maybe. do an
So
interview.
what I do like, man, is on the
Uh-huh.
back of the can, they have stuff that is like good for like pairings.
Yeah.
Throw that out there.
Okay.
Yeah. What it says this beer is good for. This spice ale pairs with grilled leg of lamb, or which fuck yeah,
Uh huh.
prosciutto, figs, and Stilton cheese.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Very
So-
nice. Very fancy.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and pecan pie.
Oh, there you go. Pecan pie.
Pecan pie. Which Jazz has never had pecan pie, man.
You never had pecan pie?
Nah.
gonna
But he
give-
tried to say it was like a Southern thing, but I'm not Southern.
Yeah, well, I know, but
That was like the
Does
only.
Does
he
it
was trying
matter
to-
though at this point?
No, because more or less he was trying to say that black people eat it too.
I'm sure they do.
That's what he meant by.
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's where me and him always started
Yeah.
like that, man.
So I was
Like,
talking.
dude,
So
So what you would say is like, so Jazz, man, you ever tried pecan pie?
man, black folks don't eat fucking pecan pie.
pretty much what it
Man,
was.
like,
I was like, well,
that's
I'm
how
so
we
up
live
north. Yeah.
You do that like if you get a drink or something. Hey man, let's check this out. This drink. You know what I'm saying? It tastes really good.
He's done it to me before on shit. Like, man,
Yeah.
we usually, like, but I mean,
What's the worst that you guys got into
pecan
or had the conversation?
sushi
go?
that one time, man.
Really?
What about?
Where we went and like we're
Oh,
drinking
yeah.
or eating weird shit, and you were like, "What the man?" Like,
Yeah, because he's comfortable eating shit that's still moving.
yeah.
Don't fuck with that.
I could see him doing
I'm not
that
gonna
too.
fight something before
Yeah.
I eat it. Like,
No, you don't have to
you
fight
gotta
it.
defeat it. If it's still moving, you gotta defeat it and then
It just
eat
means
it.
it's fresh.
Nah, it's too fresh.
It's just
All right,
fresh.
Nah,
so-
that's fresh and
So
live.
we have the beer, which is what again?
The Big Storm Brewing Company, man, Winter Ale.
Big Storm Brewing Company.
The Big Storm has a couple beers you hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a little bar, local bars, at least. What's the main? It's I used to always just say Big Storm.
Yeah,
It's like a main Big Storm.
it's the
one I used
main.
to get.
It was like a lager, just a regular
yeah, I
beer,
used
but
to
it's
get-
good.
But there was
Like,
two different ones. Yeah, there was two different ones.
Yeah, you always see it, man.
Because we were at the door. We
I
had to
see
get,
him,
like,
yeah.
I would always grab a Big Storm. There was two different ones though.
Right.
Definitely two ones. But you like the custom ones though. But it's always good to do a Florida one
I
and
was-
stressing a winter ale.
Because man, we're getting ready to get cold, so I
Yeah.
was like, dude, let me get a fucking something like cold for us, like a
And it
cold
kind of
beer.
goes with the season too.
Yeah,
It was getting
you
into
know.
the 60s tonight, so we needed a winter ale.
Yeah. I got to get out my fucking sweatshirt, dude, and my mittens tonight. So
Well, if you guys remember, speaking of different companies, I did tease that, one of our clients that supports our show, right?
yeah,
Was or had sort of made a change.
yeah,
And I spoke with one of the clients this afternoon, right? Which is Gaither Blade and Bling.
yeah.
So the other one that was going to change was, remember Charlie and Michael
Meow.
with Dominance Live?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it sort of changes for the good.
Cool.
And we're going to be rolling out a new video here soon with them. But then also, it's one of those ones that you probably would never think that they'd actually go into.
Kids parties?
No. Really?
Well,
That's what you think of?
well, I mean, something I would. I mean,
How did that go from that to kids parties?
because I've been drinking.
Okay.
I just man.
I mean, I'm just wondering.
In my head, I was like, let me go complete 180 from like what they would
That
what they
was-
were doing.
That was like 181.
Like-
Yeah. All right.
Like,
So let's take a break so Mark can sort of recalculate himself and come back.
I more meant like not like fucking dressing up like
It's okay.
SpongeBob and shit.
Buddy, it's all right.
Kids party.
I got you.
There's no other way to take that.
Yeah.
You can't, like, you go just
All right. When we come back, we're going to talk about
change that up.
We'll go outside and have a cigarette, man.
Charlie
I'll
and
be right back,
Michael
dude.
from Dominance Live.
I love those guys, man.
We're going to
They know
talk
I'm
about
fucking
their
shit.
new adventure, and you probably never guess what they do. Come back. Bull and the Bartender Show back in a minute.
That's what we stand for. Alienated by society. All this pressure give me anxiety. Walk slow through the fire. Like who gon' try us? Feeling the world go against us. So we put the world on our shoulders. I torture you. Take my hand through the flame. I torture you. I'm a slave to your games. I wanna chain you up. I wanna tie you down. I'm just a sucker for pain.
I've been at it with my homies, it don't matter, you don't know me. I've been rolling with my team, we the illest on the scene. I've been riding around the city with my squad. I've been riding around the city with my squad. We just posted getting crazy, living like this is so amazing. Hold up, take a step back when we roll up, cause I know what. We've been loyal, we've been fan, we the ones you're trusting. Won't hesitate to go straight to your head like a concussion. I know I've been busting, no discussion for my family. No hesitation through my scope, I see my enemy like, what's up, hold up, we finna reload up. Yes, I reload up, I know what up, I know what up.
I torture you. Take my hand through the flame. I torture you. I'm a slave to your game.
devoted to destruction. A full dosage of detrimental dysfunction. I'm dying slow, but the devil trying to rush me. See, I'm a fool for pain. I'm a dummy, might cut my head off right after I slit my throat. Tongue kiss a shark, got jealous bitches up in the boat, eating peanut butter and jellyfishes on toast. And if I get stung, I get stoked. Might choke like I chewed a chunk of charcoal. Naked in the North Pole. That's why my heart cold, full of sorrow. A lost soul, and only Lord knows when I'm coming to the crossroads. So I don't fear shit but tomorrow. And I'm a sucker for pain. It ain't nothing but pain. You just fucking complain. You ain't tough as you claim. Just stay up in your lane. Just don't fuck with Lil Wayne. I'ma jump from my plane or stand in front of a train. Cause I'm a sucker for pain.
Used to doing bad, now we feel like we just now getting there. Ain't got no other way, so we started and finished it. No pain, no gain. Never stand down, made our own way. Never going slow, we pick up the pace. This is what we wanted from a young age. No emotion, that's what business is. Lord have mercy on the witnesses.
Take my hand through the flame. I torture you. I'm just a sucker for pain. More pain got me begging, 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 begging. For more pain got me begging, 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 begging. For more pain got me begging, 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 begging. For more pain got me.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they loved one day docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You love another psychopath sitting next to you. You love another murderer sitting next to you. You think I'd get it sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You laughing on the freak show sitting next to you. You laugh some weird people sitting next to you. You think how did I get here sitting next to you? But after all I've said, please don't forget. Watch it.
Hang tough. Go goddamn your luck. I know them waters and them will get rough. So hang tough. Hang tough. Goddamn your luck. I know them waters and them will get rough. Hang tough.
Welcome back to the Bull and the Bartender Show. A little so flow for you.
You guys are so rad.
What's that?
You guys are so rad.
You like that, huh?
Yeah, these guys are really good, man.
I always love slow flow.
Yeah, good fucking dudes. Good music.
Great guys. So, one of the Mark, one of the longtime listener and also a longtime sponsor of the show,
Yeah.
Gaither Blade and Bling. I spoke with him today, Matthew Gaither, right? And he was wondering on August, August next year, right? I know it's a long ways away, right?
Boy.
I mean, I know it's a long ways
Future.
away. Yeah, in the future. Wanted to know if we could come out to his shop there in Brandon, right?
Yeah.
And sort of, because he's doing he's been open for 2 years.
Yeah.
And he's doing a 2-year anniversary thing with a food truck and all that jazz, right?
Yeah.
April 5th
You know I like a food truck.
of next year.
I'm in.
April 5th or 6th of next year.
I thought you said August at first.
No,
You sure?
April. So yeah, right here. I'm reading his text.
Okay.
April 5th. He says, hey, could I possibly book y'all to come out April 5th and or 6th
What is that day?
of the next year for our second anniversary sale?
Is it on the weekend?
I don't know.
That's tough. You know.
Yeah. Let me see. What is it, August?
Why you ask like it's 2 weeks from now?
I know.
You son of
Well,
a
no,
bitch.
but
That's next year.
I know, but like, come on, get the fuck out of here, man. I was really about to search for that. Like, get the fuck out. I'm not searching for
What did
that
I
shit.
say?
You can look for it if you want
What
to.
did I say, August?
I don't care.
The 5th is a Monday.
You
said April or August?
Yeah.
August.
Is
April?
August is April 4th
Hold on.
or 5th.
Is it August or April?
Jesus, let me hold on.
'Cause first you said August, then you said
yeah.
April.
Okay.
I mean, I know I'm half drunk.
But still, either or, it's still a long way away. Where you talking about, is it
yeah.
a weekend?
Well, I
Get the
didn't know
fuck
if he
outta
put
here.
it in his text, if he was like, it's a fucking Saturday,
April
Friday,
5th is a
Saturday.
Friday. April 6th is a Friday or Saturday.
Okay. Cool, man. That's all you know.
So anyways, Matthew
Make sure my
Gaither.
weekend is clear in April.
Yeah.
Let me
Hell
check my
outta
Palm
here.
Pilot,
I
man.
was about to really dig in and then I'm not even wasting my energy.
Matthew Gaither from Gaither Blade and Bling in Brandon. He's been open for 2 years, been a long time show.
Oh, I hope
Listener
he has a log
participator.
we can throw shit at.
Probably. He could probably do anything he
Yeah.
wants, you know? He's going to have a food truck probably out there as well.
A little Friday
And,
night fucking knife throwing.
Yeah.
I'm down with that, dude.
So check him out. You can just go all the social media and just check out Gaither Blade and Bling. Just search him up on Google. If you've listened to prior shows that I've done, you've known who I'm talking about. And if you're new,
He makes cool knives and
just
can get cool
yeah,
knives.
this guy's got an encyclopedia on knives, which is pretty awesome. Who else
He's
has
got a
that?
PhD in
He does.
knifeology.
He can also engrave knives too. That's what I found out.
He can engrave all kind of stuff,
Yeah.
probably, man.
And then he has his own knife guy that can just make knives in his shop.
See, look, man, Bad Papa Smurf's calling out. Said he did say August.
Who did say August?
You did.
Oh, did I? Well, it's April. Sorry.
I might be drinking, but I know.
That still didn't justify.
Yeah, it's just
that
that next year.
That's
So
what
he was,
weekend.
but he was thinking about us, and he wants us to make an appearance. So I was
I'm
like,
down with it.
let me
dude.
talk to
Let's
the
go Friday
guys.
night, man.
and let's see what's happening, and see what we
Brandon's
can
fun,
do.
dude.
You
You gonna
know,
be available in April?
Probably, man.
You
I
check
don't
your
know.
schedule?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have to, man, get back.
do
with
my
you.
people
Okay,
need to talk to your
Yeah,
people?
Give me a couple weeks, but yeah, I should be ready to go.
Fuck out of here.
It's not like a next month or anything, my
you
friend.
motherfuckers.
How do I have to talk to your agent?
No, man, I am my own agent. I'm the only one that can barely control.
So when can I make an appointment?
We're good, dude.
Uh-huh.
I'm there, man.
All right,
Dot the T's and shit, and
gotcha.
cross the I's and do it.
Jazz, what about you? You think you'll be able to go?
Man, I'm gonna check my schedule. But it sounds like
Sorry.
yeah, that's my birthday month, so I might be busy.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
There's a lot of stuff to do out in Brandon after we leave there, though, man.
No, I'm good.
We can
I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
I want to throw a
Right.
fucking axe.
Yeah, we should do that.
I want to throw an axe at something. And I want to use that big spear that he brought in the one time
Oh yeah.
and like jab something.
You know, one time he took wax to his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sponsor that took wax to the chest one time.
From a dominatrix.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How do you do that?
How you do that? That's a party, dude.
It's not that serious.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not
No, but he actually
volunteering.
took his shirt off and took
Wax on it.
on
Yeah.
his chest
Yeah.
live.
I mean, it's better than poop.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I
Yeah.
can't.
I mean,
I mean, I don't know how you go from
Like,
wax
tell
to
me
was
that
like-
thing.
You went to A to D.
yeah.
Well, man, I've been going.
Why,
full
I mean, I said
fucking-
wax and you said shit.
Well, I mean, it's better than having poo in your chest.
I mean, why do you like that?
Excuse me.
No.
Sorry, man. This fucking
Yeah?
I
big
didn't even know
storm,
that was
dude.
an option. Like,
Yeah, I know.
like where? Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, we don't want to get into that. Dude.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't want
don't.
to get into
No, I don't either.
Because you're the only one that would.
Yeah.
You want to. Like, you're the only one that can't
No,
get
I
into
really
that.
don't. I'm not
Well,
down
you bring- what?
with getting pooed on, dude. That's like, man, it's a fucking, it's all jokes. Like,
Okay.
All right.
Both
Well,
of y'all.
It's not a joke in my
I mean,
repertoire.
I'm really trying to figure out how you got poop from wax.
Yeah, man.
That's sort of.
It was like
I was
it was
saying
like some, like,
having wax on
it
the
was like-
chest is better than getting pooped on the chest.
Have you been pooped on?
No, but that's like a porn thing. Like,
So
that's
you
like
watch
a fetish
that?
thing. No, it's
Man,
like a
that's not
fetish
no-
thing. Like,
I mean, I know it's probably it's not like
I wouldn't doubt somebody's into that.
oh,
yeah, that's
I-
not a that's
yeah,
not
we're not gonna get
popular.
into that. Yeah, I bet you it's more popular than you think it is.
I mean, it probably is.
It
Dark
probably
web,
is,
dude.
yeah. Dark web for everything, huh?
Dark web.
So Christmas is coming up, right?
Okay.
Speaking of dark web,
Yeah.
Swing it around.
yeah.
There you go. I'm trying to pull the shit out of this thing, you know.
Rudolph.
Christmas is coming
yeah,
quickly. We're already in the 4th,
It
right?
is coming.
yeah,
quickly.
dude.
It really is.
And
I'm Christmas hunting right now.
what do you think
just
probably
started thinking
the biggest, Christmas gift you could probably get
The bit
on the market? Like, you go to the normal store.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like, what would be like the most prized
For-
possession? Like for 1 year, Tickle Me Elmo was like
Talking
people
about
were
for a
dying
kid?
over it.
Man, it's not like that anymore.
Yeah, it's still like that.
Yeah, it's still like
It's
that,
still like
man.
that.
I
It's
mean, like for
not
just like
as-
one, like it's not that simple. Not no like simple little.
What do you
doll.
mean?
Yeah, a doll.
What?
That,
All right,
like,
what is
tickles
it?
the last.
What
I don't
is
know what
it?
it is this year, but it's got to be something. It's not. It's nothing simple anymore.
I know, but what I'm saying is like, that stuff happens because
What stuff happens?
the most hottest things to buy.
Oh, there's always a hot. Yeah,
What
Yeah.
was it last year?
I don't know what it was last year. I was trying
one of
to.
those robo dogs or something stupid. Probably.
Right. I mean, what was the biggest thing you guys were growing up on?
RC cars, go
Yeah.
karts,
No, well,
dirt bikes.
Like
for
when you were a
Christmas. Yeah, yeah. Like that was
Really?
Yeah, RC car, dirt
I'm trying
bike,
to think of like what was like.
go kart, like fishing rods.
See, man, once I got to, I was a sneaker kid. I needed
sneaker
yeah.
kid?
I needed a fresh pair. I needed a fresh pair under my tree every year. And whatever other, like, so toy, I wasn't no toys once it got to a certain level. I wouldn't care about
Right.
toys. I was video games, too.
Yeah, video games seem to be very popular.
Mine was always like skateboards, bicycles, like that kind. Like, man, I want a new fucking like ramp bike or something like.
Uh-huh.
Man.
So I don't know. Mine was sort of cars, like little Hot Wheels.
Yeah,
Micro machines. You remember those?
I
yeah.
would never,
Of course, I also had a drill press.
Yeah.
Because my dad was a carpenter, so
That's always fun to play with.
that's what I was doing when I was younger.
That's always fun.
Yeah, we used to have like, man, my pops has always been into like reloading fucking bullets and stuff.
Yeah, I've done that quite a bit.
So we'd always have like gunpowder around.
Right.
So when you were fucking with kids, like, man, we'd make gunpowder lines down the driveway and stuff and dumb shit like that. Like having access to a full shop, like lighting
Yeah,
tennis balls
that's-
on fire with fucking gasoline, like hitting them down the road, and
Yeah, my dad used to have a shed.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
White people shit
Yeah, white
all
people
day,
shit.
dude. I have to say it, man.
Well, like my dad used to have a shed on the property
like-
he used to have,
That's
right?
signs for the police. if I told the same story, then we're all cuffed.
Like,
The whole family.
And just go out there and just make different shit
yeah,
out there.
fuck with
just
stuff, dude.
build things and stuff like that.
Light
Take
shit on fire and
Yeah, I mean go out there, light fireworks and do
Yeah.
stupid shit when we were kids. And
Dude, we used to just buy like the whole roll of caps, for
Yeah.
like your cap gun and stuff,
Right.
and just cover them bitches in like gasoline and then make like a little gas trail to it, and it was just yeah, man, because you would just cover the whole thing in gas, so it would all go up at once.
we used to a friend of ours way back in the day used to own a orange grove, right?
yeah,
And they'd always do like sort of a haunted mansion type of maze
orange
through
grove?
the orange groves, right?
yeah,
So we go up there, and if you remember the older MREs, right,
okay,
that had the actual warm up food pellets, right?
that would like warm shit,
Yeah, when you put it in water, right?
Yeah.
Well, we'd put the pellets inside the water bottle, right, and close up the lid.
let it explode.
Throw it. Sounds like a fucking 12-gauge shotgun,
Yeah.
right? You see fucking kids just peeing in their pants, going down and just, I think one time one guy got caught up in barbed wire. He got scared so bad,
Ran, it happens.
So that was sort of a nice little memory. Stuff like that. Shit.
That's how you. Okay, that was bad. How you ended it. Then said nice memory.
Nice memory. I mean, it's.
cut up in barbed wire.
We used to do.
Well, I mean, it's
Nice
stuff
little
like
memory.
you think about when your childhood, and it's like all the stupid shit that you've done, and you think to yourself, man, I'm survived. I've been here this
I didn't
long,
get in trouble.
Yeah,
One of my favorite shit, like our neighborhood, like there was.
Jazz is shaking his head no.
Nah, we're not gonna. Okay,
They-
continue.
They built this little like rich part like extension off of our neighborhood, man.
Yeah.
Like where I grew up down here by the bay,
Uh-huh.
and it had like the big brick pillars with like the fucking wrought iron fencing in between them and shit.
Right.
And somehow my brother got a water balloon launcher that was like a 3-person, like one
Uh-huh.
person would hold one side, and we would get up on top of those things, and we would get those potatoes.
Okay.
Like those fucking potatoes that them
yeah.
shitty potato vine
Yeah.
things. Put one of those in the water balloon launcher and like launch it across the whole neighborhood, just like randomly
Really?
mortaring like pew. Man, that potato would go like 2-3 blocks like off into just you don't even know where it's going.
Right.
Like, and nobody ever, man, we never got the cops called on us or like nothing. I mean, I guess it never really. We probably hit some roofs. I don't know if it ever broke windows or anything, but
Yeah, those. I mean,
fun with slingshots, dude.
I used to do the potato guns. Those were
Yeah.
fun. I was always nervous that the PVC is not going to hold
Yeah.
and blow up.
You got to
in your
get the
face.
good like Schedule 40 shit.
Yeah. Used to play with a lot of fireworks and gasoline.
Make golf ball guns.
Yeah.
You can make the same way out of a potato gun. You just put a golf ball in it. That bitch will shoot like 400, 500 yards. Just badass.
Have you seen the?
That's some white people shit, ain't it, right there? Jeff's just shaking his head to this whole
y'all are
conversation.
like y'all have right now. Y'all are talking with y'all got eye contact and y'all like having a real. I have no idea what y'all are talking about. Like y'all are both in agreement on this.
Dude.
No, we did not play. We weren't allowed to do that. It would have been no gasoline and not nah.
Okay.
Oh, come on, man! You never.
I want to make a bouncy ball gun.
That'd be nice.
I bet we could make a mini one
Yeah.
that would shoot the little rubber. You know how you get them out of the little
Yeah.
foam gimmicks? And where we really, I mean, it would probably hurt like a motherfucker, but
course.
like it'd be a small scale where we're not shooting big shit.
Certain people are able to be mischievous as children, and certain people aren't.
I'm gonna
So
make one right
sometimes, like on my dad's
Yeah. Play
That
with
type
it
of
out
shit
here.
you talking about? Hell no.
my dad's pneumatic air gun, right?
Yeah.
I'd take the safety off because back in the day they didn't have the built-in safety,
Yeah.
right? So I'd make little targets with the air gun and just start shooting like grapefruit and shit like
now
that.
with the nail guns.
Yeah.
yeah, nail guns are cool too.
I'd pour a
Yeah.
little lighter fluid on the nails a little bit and light them on. And
Dude, I got a hole
yeah,
in one of these fingers, man, where I had a fucking nail gun bounce off a stud,
Uh-huh.
man, when I was like, man, building houses,
right.
and that bitch solidly, like, man, I have to like focus on my fingers, but there's a hole like where it went through and like, boing,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
bounced off the bone basically and shot back out. I was
Ah.
like, shit, all right, like, man, stuffed it full of fucking glue and kept working.
That's the
like,
kind of stuff that I go through because there's one time I was repairing a piece of furniture, right?
yeah.
And I'm sitting there using the nail gun, right? And you ever get those you ever get those days that you just sort of know something's gonna go wrong? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
right? So I went a little bit too far the board and toenail it in there with a finishing nail,
Yeah. All right.
and it went right into my bone and my skin.
It
You know what I
straight
mean?
up jabbed you.
No, I just sort of looked at it like this, and I said, "Fuck,"
Yeah.
because it was still in there,
Yeah.
and it was sort of the nail was sticking out, went about a little bit, a quarter of an inch, right?
Yeah.
So I just sat there, and fucking pulled it out,
Yeah.
started bleeding everywhere, wrapped it up with some duct tape, and
It's like pulling a hook out of your finger,
Yeah.
man.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's all when you're a kid growing
So
up
what
on
the
the
fuck
field.
was the good fucking Christmas present, man?
I can't. I've been looking all
you
over
totally
here.
squirreled us back to that.
I know.
I feel like that was like 30 minutes ago.
It's these big storms, dude.
They won't tell
And
you
the
what the big
do-si-do
one is.
shots.
I've been looking for it. I don't know. I want to say like a gaming system. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No,
like the
there's
new,
nothing new out. There won't be nothing new out anytime soon.
You don't think so?
the new
At
Switch.
least 2 more years for like
Uh-huh.
a gaming system. At
Yeah.
least 2 more years.
For a Billy Badass one.
Yeah, because it's like
Well, what's the biggest one now? Is it like a PS4?
well, the Xbox like upgraded like the graphics to it, so it looks better, but it's still like an Xbox One. So like PlayStation's gonna chill out. They're not gonna do
Right.
anything, and then like they're gonna hit you with the newest one. It'll be like 2 years because you gotta just stick with something. Once you go to a new one, it's a different playing field for money wise. So I gotta stick. You can still suck up a good 2 years of the PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you could you don't say nothing, and then you say you announce like in like 6 months or 8
Right,
9
right.
months that another one's coming. Now you get that buzz. Now you got another 2 years.
Okay.
So like you say, like 2.5, 3 years is when the next one will come out. How about that?
Wow. All right. What's the biggest game coming out?
I mean, I know people are still playing the Fortnite heavy. Like
The
I tried
Kareem,
playing
the,
it.
the Kareem Hunt bootleg fucking Madden.
No, like
Oh, we were
Around-
talking
around-
about that. Yeah. But go ahead. I'm sorry, Jazz.
around this time, it's Call of Duty's always out like around October, November, and then sports games.
The
Right.
new FIFA one's coming.
Yeah,
Like,
FIFA's out.
the
All
19
they're
one.
all out. Yeah, they're all out.
Yeah.
So it's like it's still like fresh to get. Like
So do you go after like the sports games, right?
yeah, I'm definitely FIFA.
FIFA. All right.
I'll go in NBA 2K and Madden.
Mark, do you play entertainment system?
When I do, yeah.
What do you
Like,
play?
I like the MotoGP game,
Uh-huh.
like the real fucking driving games.
Right.
Some of the FIFA shit, some of the old school some of the funny shooter games.
Okay.
Like I'm not big into like all like the story ones. Like I just want to fucking.
You just
want
wanna just fucking play,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I play
Kinda
I play Call of Duty just for the online.
Right.
I like the
Weird,
online.
man.
Did you get the
play.
new one?
Nah, but I will. See, the only thing was like those like you gotta like all right because I'm competitive and I'm good
Yeah.
at them. So like the beginning, like if I don't get it when it first comes, if I get it when it first comes out, then I'm on page with everybody else. So if you get it late,
Yeah.
You're gonna
And
get the fucking shit beat out of you on some stuff.
so this first it won't last that long. I'll get it real quick, but like it's a good shitty week of playing it when like I'm
Really?
too competitive.
So
yeah,
you
but
you commit to almost a week of playing.
no, I won't. I mean, it won't take me long to
Nah.
adapt.
Okay.
But like when you
It'll
first
take you
like
a week to
but
get warmed into
yeah,
it.
just because you just play like I could play like a couple hours in a week. But,
Right,
like,
right.
I said like out of the week, play 10 hours like out of a whole week when you first get it though, because you're playing a little bit more, just to adapt. But if you get it late though, because you're losing real quick, I don't like to lose. I'm good at it. So,
Right.
But if you get it right away, you know the levels. It's just like getting used to it. So once you get used to it, like it'll just take me quick to see the boards and get used to like the levels and seeing where
Yeah.
everybody's coming at you, and then you're good. Then you're used to it's still the same gameplay. It's all about the boards more for. It's not the gameplay because I'm always going to be good at that.
Right.
Just understanding like because you just
the
wandering-
levels and the
yeah, you
shit
just
to
wandering
it.
around and people know where to
Yeah.
sneak and kill you, and then you're irritated. You catch it, so it just takes like a week to catch all the
And
sneaky
see,
spots.
My problem because I've played Call of Duty and I've tried to keep up with most of
I'm
them.
30. I'm 30 kills or better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm 30
Okay.
kills or better.
Yeah, but
That's
you have a PS4, right?
I play them both.
Oh, you play them both?
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't matter that.
Yeah.
I'm just 30 kills or better if I'm playing
Alright.
it.
Yeah, so I'm trying to kill people and I fucking suck at it. You know what I mean? I like making 1 or 2 kills, per game.
That's terrible.
I know.
Like that's really
You know,
bad.
But I do like Grand Theft Auto. I'll play that all day long.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
Grand
for
Theft
a couple
yeah.
hours, until I get
Yeah, I
tired
can't,
of it.
man. Like the old Tony Hawk ones, I would
Yeah.
play that for like hours because that
Right.
was like you could do tricks, but then you had to like do shit.
Uh,
Or like the MotoGP ones where you got to
Yeah.
start your own race team and
Right,
your bike's
right.
slow. And if you get like top 15, you're badass.
but see, I just want to get out there and just play. If I'm gonna like
That's why
Grand
I do
Theft
the- that's why I
Auto.
do the sports because
Yeah.
like now I'm just playing somebody real quick and like you're good.
So what do you
That's
think
what-
about No Man's Sky?
Who?
You never heard of that one?
Is that a band?
No, it's a game.
No,
No Man's Sky. You never heard of that?
no.
Wow, it was very popular with PS4 when it came out. Basically, it's like a Grand Theft Auto, right?
Yeah.
But it's out in space. You go from planet to planet.
Is it? I've never heard of this.
Yeah, look it up. No Man's Sky.
We're going to have to look at this up on the next break. I don't know,
I'm
man.
not even interested in it. Like
Okay.
the
It's
Never
a
mind.
space. It's a space fucking
Can't
Grand Theft
Theft
Auto
Auto.
where you get to go planet to
Grand
planet.
Theft Auto,
Yeah, planet to planet.
I need streets and prostitutes.
You could.
I
Yeah.
don't need
Well, it
space.
doesn't go that
I don't
far,
need
but I'm just
space.
saying. I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of those things.
Unless there's alien prostitutes I can shoot
Yeah.
and alien shit I can steal and ride
like
and do
I gotta
wheelies
tell
on.
you, one of my good friends of mine that I haven't talked to in a while that I used to work with, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't really into really big games. And Mark, I think you know what I'm talking about.
He was a big space guy? Yeah.
No, but he vouched for it too
Huh.
when it came out a couple years ago.
Well, I mean,
You know.
yeah.
So I mean, I was like, that's. Cool.
I don't know about no big naked sky or whatever the fucking whatever
Where'd
that,
you get Naked Sky from?
whatever I don't remember the name of the
No
of the
Man's
shit.
Sky.
It didn't even sound off to me. Cause, like,
Yeah.
I went
Yeah, I
out
don't
there,
remember what
like,
it
you
been
said,
like.
it was something
Wow, I
like
was just
that.
figuring
Like,
if you
it was
guys
I'm gonna
sort
look
of-
it up and see, man. See,
You guys heard of
see
video
what-
games?
See what?
That's what
I'm
I
not
was
looking up
talking
Big
about.
Naked
Space.
Sky.
I
'cause
didn't
That's
say
gonna be something
Big
different.
Naked Sky. asshole.
Just sounded weird.
Jesus Christ.
No Man's Space.
No Man's Sky.
Man, I'd rather just cruise, grab me a whip and cruise Grand Theft Auto streets online.
Yeah,
That's
just
true.
shoot somebody once in a while.
You
and-
can still do that. It's
Some
still,
of
they're
those-
still updated. You
yeah.
can still.
Yeah.
I haven't played it
played
in a
while.
I haven't played it in a while.
but
Yeah, they got a lot of.
I skipped the Red Dead Redemption.
Uh-huh.
They
They
did
got
the
like
South
an
Park
online.
on
They
that.
got an
and
online.
that's
Yeah, I know.
still,
They got
that's
an
so
online play
funny.
too. I might I might get. I don't know. I haven't been into like the whole story modes and doing everything. It's like because like the online play, I haven't heard nothing like how crazy it is. So like
Right.
that's what the difference.
I just want to go play something like.
But the Grand Theft Auto, man, it was cool, man, because like you could just like I'd be at my home with my big brother, and
Yeah.
we're sitting there, we'd just cruise like, where you at? Oh, I'm gonna jump in the whip with you.
there it is, dude. Let's go
Let's
ride
do the
around.
mission.
Like,
Yeah, like crew. But yeah, I'd be like, oh, you driving? All right, I'm gonna jump in. Now you
I
jump in
remember
the
that,
passenger
yeah.
seat, crew. Now you just communicate, right? It's just like a little fun experience,
Yeah.
right? It used to be fun.
change the radio channel, man.
Yeah,
like-
yeah. No, yeah, you argue with radio. Say, nah,
Yep.
change that, man. No, keep going, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I used to sit there piss off the kids that would play. You know what I mean? Like because
you-
you could tell they're kids just by listening to the audio.
You were the old
Yeah.
man online bully.
No, I just sat there and just
Sitting
sort
back
of
like this.
shooting with a rocket.
Everything.
With a rocket, you know what I mean? And they're messing up their
You were shooting kids with a rocket.
But too, it'd be like, then when you a cruise, pull up like what your whip look like. Okay, you're good, I'm good. Now we both cruising in our whips. Like,
Yeah.
custom whips, like we cruise. Like,
Go
I'll
steal
follow
something
you.
right.
Yeah.
Like I like
So-
stealing the bikes because you could fucking make like jumps out of the park hills and like
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Just go
yeah,
ride
yeah.
around like fuck shit up.
You know, there's sharks in there too, right?
Huh?
There's sharks in there too. In the game.
I don't know, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're like,
No,
alright,
no,
you cool with
you
it,
go
yeah.
out
Yeah.
there. You go out there and you, as far as you can go in the
like,
water.
made it shit like it was real. Like,
It
Yeah,
was
there's
real,
sharks
yeah.
in the water,
Sharks,
dude.
yeah.
Sharks in the
We
water.
were watching some Jaws earlier, so I'm a little fucking shell shocked, man. There's sharks in the water.
Really?
Boat goes in the water.
We're talking about how lame, like at the last years of like the Jaws attraction at Universal Studios was.
Yeah.
What do you mean lame?
Come on,
lame.
man.
I
Like,
It
mean,
wasn't
like,
lame.
Dude,
Come on.
at the
that
end,
thing
you
was
know,
di-
like once
it was
like, at
nostalgic.
the, like say like the last
It was
3 years
nostalgic.
of it, of where everything is, where you were still doing the Jaws ride with that old mechanical shark coming
Yeah.
out the
So
water.
what about it?
Like even like the people that was like going through like hosting it.
The
like,
hosts
had-
were like, "Oh my
they
God,
had-
here
they
comes
had no,
the
they
shark."
Didn't even,
Oh, so
they
come
didn't even
on.
have enthusiasm.
Okay, so you're not talking about how the ride went. You're talking about how enthusiastic the.
talking about the ride
whole
in
thing,
general,
the
man.
whole
Yeah,
nine
the ride's
yards, man.
lame
No,
after
okay,
a
but hold
while,
on, hold
man,
on
'cause,
now, hold
like,
on. Now, I'm a big Jaws enthusiast, especially with the ride. You
Yeah, and
know?
I know the
Yeah.
ride
Right.
too.
So, what part of the ride didn't you like?
it's not about not liking it; it's about it being outdated.
You liked it for fucking.
Well,
when
you
it came
realize it's
out
built in
and-
the '90s.
So it's outdated.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
So like even everybody knew it was outdated. It was an outdated.
it was still
vibe.
a great ride.
It's not once it's the whole vibe is outdated.
Once you've ridden that ride 10, 15 times.
Like,
So what do you
it's
say about E.T.?
I'll fuck with ET all day.
Oh, what? No, so what's wrong with Jaws?
Cause
He's
like
so
it's
mad
like,
about it, dude.
it's like a
you
fear.
set him off.
Cause like you know
That's
like
a mad panda right
like-
now, dude. Look at
they
him.
try to like throw like fear into like the rides like
Here,
not like real
it's
fear,
all
but
cool, and then here's the
Yeah, it's
Amity
like-
Harbor, and then all of a sudden you're like,
Fear.
"Meh,
It's like a
meh,
fear.
meh," like
it is like a slow creaking ass shark coming out the water. Like
I
so
just
we're
can't
watching-
believe that you
so we're
would just
watching
insult
it.
Universal alone for.
No, but they've changed. I haven't been
For
there 'cause
doing
they,
that.
Come on, I haven't been to the Harry Potter thing.
You
I've
being
never
a
been to all of
Universal person visiting there.
No, because and just look how Universal updated. Like it's updated. Like they
I'm-
had to go. Like is the Indiana Jones still there?
I've never been to the Universal.
I'm sorry.
in
Hold on.
Orlando.
Wait.
Is the Indiana Jones still there
At where?
at Universal? Did they not
Yes.
change that? Is that
Yes,
still
Indiana
there?
Jones is still at
It's
Universal.
still there?
Yes.
Okay. The
Where did-
King Kong's gone.
Right. What's there?
I don't know. They've been changing it. I know they got the Fast and Furious and something else.
Okay. What did?
Fast and Delirious.
Where was Fast and Fast? and-
I don't know why you're getting mad at me that they
So
stopped these
okay,
things.
so
It's not
Indiana.
my fault. That
Okay,
King
hold
Kong's
on.
not
He's
there.
hot over it.
He's
dude.
looking at me like I told him to stop this. Like
little
I'm
mad
telling you,
panda
they
dude.
changed.
Okay, so hold on.
You making it
so
seem
you-
like I
so you
know
said-
these rides, and I'm
so-
not complaining about it. I'm like I know
You
this.
said-
What was in the
said-
location right now? What's
I
in
haven't
there?
been there.
So you said Indiana Jones at Universal.
I'm asking if it's still there. I wasn't hating on
It was
Indiana
never
Jones.
there.
Indiana Jones was at Universal.
No, it's not. It was at Disney MGM Studios.
Ooh, he told you.
It's always been there since it opened.
Yeah, you're right.
You just got
No, it was the mummy. The mummy. My bad. The mummy.
The Mummy replaced King Kong.
Yeah, but the mummy. Sorry, they're all the same. The mummy. He's like so mad.
Not that bad.
Is
I just-
Indiana
I
Jones
just-
still there though? That's a, like,
Indiana Jones
Yes,
still
it's
at
still
MGM?
there at
because that's not
MGM.
gonna last either.
That's actually pretty popular.
Because because is it? I've never been to the one. Is it like a fucking
It's at- you-
cart ride where
Do
you're like in a
you realize
cart?
how strategic this is to vote on rides? Because in like the theme park industry, right?
Huh?
They those little tablets they ask you to take a survey on, right?
I haven't been to a theme park, dude, since I was
Okay,
yeah.
but if you ever seen them, like
Like,
sometimes
like
the
an
fair
iPad,
has
and
or
they're
whatever.
Like, oh, how the fuck is everything?
Yeah, so basically what they're doing is they're tallying up the customers for the ride. So if they like it,
Yeah.
you'll get like one ride that's higher than the other. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Times that of how many people actually come in the park. You know what I mean? So it's a sort of a ratio. That's how these rides sort of go. Like, with Jaws, yes, it was due for a change. I agree with you.
But
Okay.
motherfuckers kept riding it, so they.
But
they
it
love
was a popular ride, but Jaws was too costly for Universal to do because the
to
propane.
keep that plastic shark moving.
No, well that too, but also the propane as well.
with the fire.
Yeah, in fact, they actually shut Jaws down for 2 years.
Because of fire costs.
No, yeah, for the propane, because all the tanks they would hold like hundreds of thousand gallons of tanks
Yeah.
of propane down there underneath the water.
Propane accessories.
Yeah, that's a big grill.
Jaws fire.
So anyways, so
See, if they
yeah,
were serving fucking grilled shark on the
So, yeah,
ride.
then, Fast and the Furious replaced Earthquake. If you remember Earthquake,
Is that what it replaced? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been through it all. The earthquake. Was it earthquake? Was it?
it was Earthquake, and now it's Fat. Well, it's Earthquake
Fat
and
and Furious.
Beetlejuice Graveyard Review is out,
Okay.
and now it's all Fast and the Furious.
So what's the Harry Potter world? What did that take over?
That's where Jaws is at,
Okay.
and then at Islands, it's they have their own island over there
Okay.
at Islands Adventure.
Hence the name.
Yeah,
What about the Star Wars over at
that's
Disney?
at Disney. Yeah,
Is
they're
that-
making a huge
Is that
land.
still done?
No.
Yeah, they haven't done
No.
the fucking cantina yet.
I'll put it to you like this: when Avatar opened up, right? Which I've been there once.
I didn't
It's
even know that
not
was
as big
there.
as what you see the commercials for, right?
Is there real bitches in blue running
I think
around?
there's still walkers walking around and stuff like that.
Mm.
So, anyways, Avatar when it came
That
out,
was a weird.
it was almost 8 hours.
Freaky stilt walkers.
8 hours to get into the land, right? Now this is just probably I don't know, maybe 50 acres, I would say, or something like that. Maybe less than that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how wide it is, how big it is, but Star Wars takes up almost a quarter of the MGM property. And if you can remember the little race show they had there, right? They'll replace the entire housing tour when you took the little tram tour, right? This thing's going to have a ride, a full-size Millennium Falcon built, you know, and there's going to be people walking around dressed in the different areas.
Yeah.
Interacting with you. So this is going to be like a 2-year waiting list to get in.
They're going to have parties there because they're going to have a bar and shit.
Yeah.
You can drink blue milk.
Whatever you want.
Get your hand cut off.
That's right.
I've been trying to feel up some space weirdos.
That's Star Wars land for you. Sorry, did
3
I lose
boob.
you guys?
3 boob space alien.
No, he knows. He's the one leading that conversation.
Okay. I mean, did I answer your question there, Jazz?
Yeah.
The shark is old, dude, and it lasted way longer past its prime.
That's true.
That's, man.
But it was a nice ride, I think.
I wonder if somebody bought that shark and they have it like in their backyard. Like
I would.
The fucking plastic monster thing.
Somebody probably did get it.
Imagine being the scuba diver.
Or it's in like a museum somewhere for something. Like,
imagine being the scuba diver having to repair the shark under the water.
that wouldn't be bad. It ain't that fucking deep.
Somebody turns it on.
And you get to ride him around until he goes, "Arr!" You can ride him on top like you were fucking broncoing him.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be a cool thing when the people drive by.
I would bronco the shit out of that shark.
Yeah.
Ride that bitch, dude. Heels dug in.
Bruce the shark.
Yeah, that too.
That's what his name was.
Bruce?
Bruce.
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 Bruce, don't bite me. Bruce, don't bite me.
It's amazing how they do those, the movie, The Jaws, right? Built the rig under the water.
Yeah.
With hydraulics.
Yeah,
the shark wouldn't work half the time.
Yeah, it's because it was 70s in saltwater.
That's true. And Maine.
Eh? Mainers.
All right, so I teased about the Dominance Live, right?
Yeah.
One of our other sponsors of the show.
Yeah.
Not to get off track.
I'm getting thirsty.
Are you thirsty? You want to take a break? No?
I don't know. Do you want to tease one more and then?
What's the Dominance Live?
Just tease it in, dude. And yeah, let's take a 5 for a minute.
You okay, buddy? You look a little pasty, like Selma tonguey. Yeah.
I'm not quite Thelma tongue.
Okay.
But,
Jazz, you all right over there? You got a little quiet.
No, I'm good.
that big storm's kicking in, dude. This motherfucker's like 9%.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's
So
sort of hitting you hard. Huh?
I need something lighter. Like all I'm tasting is beer right now, and I haven't had anything to drink for about 10 minutes.
All right, so Dominance Live, they're recently changing their
Occupation.
Thank you. I was trying to bump in with some music while trying to actually talk.
They're
at
going
the
down a
same
new
time.
road, man.
And it's not working out because I'm trying to find a fucking song that, I want to play.
Because your hands are not
Usually
working.
I have it going, but I'm trying to.
Your fingers?
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Can you sort of tease in with the Dominance?
Well, I don't even really know what they're getting into fully, but they're going down a different road, and they're good-ass people, so whatever they're doing, they're putting it in 100%.
Yeah. I just screwed that up so hard.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're going to reset, try to get our bearings right. Remember, we're on a shoestring type of setup here. And we're trying to I'm trying to do 40 different things at one time and trying to keep this show rolling and going. And
I'm just here to entertain you
with
guys.
the Band-Aids sticking back onto the internet. Yeah.
Duct tape and whatnot.
Right. We even have a couple different animals holding on to the internet.
Yeah.
Antenna outside.
I'm going to put this down for a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah. When we come back, we're going to talk about Dominance Live, what they went into now. And it's kind of a place you can put it in your backyard. Bull and the Bartender Show. We'll be back in a minute.
Crawling out of my shell. Girl, you captivate my body, put me under a spell. With your couscous perfume, I love your sweet smell. You're the only young girl who can ring my bell, and I can take rejection. So you tell me go to well, I'm bombastic, tell me fantastic. Touch me on my back, she says I'm Mr. Rose.
Oh, once upon a midnight period, walk with something in my head. I couldn't escape the memory.
Hello on the Bartender Show. Welcome back. Sorry for an extended, little bit of extended break.
We had to have a short team.
Yeah.
I was getting out my special.
What's that?
I was getting out the special beer.
That's right. Which I have the glass down here.
Yeah, that's the Highland Ale or Highland Brewery's Christmas Ale.
Right. And I will try that in a second. Let me try to pull up this computer to pull up the information that I need, if it'll let me. But tell me more about the beer.
It's the limited edition Christmas one, man. I had to bring it back down when I was up in North Carolina.
And what does said beer look like?
It looks like spicy and delicious. It's a Christmas ale, kind of like the one we were drinking before, but this one's only got like 4.9. So it's like more. You can drink more of it without
Without what?
getting shit faced and slurry and fucking
all kinds of different things,
and start talking weird shit in general.
That sounds really, really cool, my friend.
Yeah, you like that? It sounds good, huh? So yeah, try that.
It's like a fucking high school. Really cool, man.
It's real cool, dude.
Let me try it right now.
Yeah,
this
man.
is the
have a sip of that, because that's a limited. Like, man, I had to stand in line for that. Like, you can't buy that. Like,
that's very good.
Yeah,
that is very good.
That's a different kind of beer, man. Like,
would this be considered a flight?
That's a little bit more. I've seen flights that are that big.
Okay, all right.
But that might be a flight and a half. Like,
that's two
like
flights.
I'm not a.
Yeah, that's a big
That's
flight.
2 flights.
Yeah.
That's 2 flights.
I'm not like a.
That's
I'm not like a very.
What's that? Back and forth.
It's a pairing.
Yeah.
It's
All
a pairing.
I'm not really a big beer fan, but that was very good, very tasty.
It's got flavor.
Yes, it does.
You
I
better
can taste
fucking drink it.
I am.
I want to see it finish by the time we
I
fucking
will.
hang up.
It'll be probably done before we get done.
What are you doing, Pickle?
Pickle. Oh, that's the
Oh,
the bar dog, right?
Oh, Gold Gray Pickle, dude.
This is the first time I've seen him in this area of the bar.
Yeah, usually he doesn't come in here too much,
Yeah.
man. But he's checking out and seeing what's
He
going
acted
on.
like he hadn't seen me in a couple of years.
Yeah, he does tend to growl a little bit,
Yeah,
man.
I thought I was,
He's getting wily in his old age.
Yeah. Usually he's all smile and giggles.
Yeah,
And,
he still giggles. He just growls at you every once in a while.
So we're here at the bar.
Yeah.
And we're just hold on. Let me get the beer.
He'll start drinking that beer.
Yeah, I don't want him to drink the beer. Yeah.
Well, I mean, wouldn't be the first time, but
You let him drink the beer from you?
I don't let him.
Uh-huh.
It's more like you like walk in and like whatever you're doing is gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's okay for him, right?
Yeah, as long as you're not like, as long as he doesn't drink Coca-Colas. Like
Okay.
beer, I don't think is like, it's not probably great for him. He's gonna fart. And
Has Pickles ever smashed up the bar quite heavily while you were gone?
No, well, no.
Okay.
But if you're like leave stuff on the table, if you're having snacks or you're doing something on the table and you get up,
Yeah.
you come back, it might be gone. There might just see a spit spot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is kind of.
I mean,
I learned
yeah.
that lesson.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I think with any animal, right?
Some are better, man. My old rot, like, man, I had him where he wouldn't eat nothing off the table.
Oh, really?
But he had an affinity for certain leafy greens too, so he would eat that.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. Mine will just sit there and give you those puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
75-pound Alaskan Husky, you know?
yeah,
And look at you and just sort of.
he'll do the puppy dog eyes too. But then when you get up, man, if you have any fresh greens laying there on the table, he'll fucking clean it off for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wipe your plate off?
Blah. Like one like tongue swoop and like, oh shit, where'd that go? Like,
Jazz, you have any animals?
No.
No?
I take care of a Yorkie time to time. My
Okay.
little sisters.
Yorkie.
Yeah.
The
How do you like the
Toto.
Yorkie?
I mean, I'm not a little dog person, but that's my homie though.
Okay. Do you tote him around in a doggy bag?
Nah, he's walking just like me when I
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, I'm not carrying fucking man.
I don't. Why do people do that? Why do people
man, you
like
talking
get
about
a
that-
stroller?
Okay,
and
I was
just
about to say the stroller. Yeah, I see plenty of those where I'm at where they just walking
Or
in the
they'll
stroller.
put them like a purse. They'll put
If
them
it-
like in their.
Nah, man, the purse is one thing. Nah, the stroller, man, just let the dog walk.
Or
man, I'd be so
if
mad.
it's an old dog, I get
Nah,
it.
man, it'd be
But I
like,
mean,
just
are
'cause
we-
it's like a little small dog. Like a small dog could walk too. It's still
Right.
a
Yeah.
dog. Like you ain't like kid. Like,
Are we that accessorizing now that we have to accessorize animals?
Dude, I got
Because you need him to get fresh air, so you put him. No, I don't care. No dogs acceptable to be in no stroller.
yeah.
The dog could be
Old
outside
dog.
and get
I don't.
fresh
no,
air.
what? Okay. Well,
Old
old
dog.
dog. Well, you ain't gonna put him. Okay.
I mean, what I'm saying is, it's
Like,
like,
there's
Old
old-
dog don't need to
there's a
be out
dude-
like that anyway.
no.
There's a
well,
dude that's got an old golden retriever
Yeah.
that, like, man, I used to see him walking,
Okay,
and he'd
man,
walk slow,
okay.
and then he's in a fucking like.
All right, see that's different because now he's still rocking with you. That's a different
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just a lady that's walking down the street, but
just
got a
accessorizing their
in
dog in a
stroller.
stroller
Yeah.
or like a fucking
Yeah.
cute bag.
Leave
Like,
it
Yeah.
at
nah,
home, man.
Yeah.
You're walking in the
Now, what do you think? Like, I've seen it all the time. Like people, like not like service animals. But I'm talking like just people just bringing their dog into the store,
I don't mind that, man.
like a Home Depot.
I don't mind that shit.
Or what about like a grocery store? No, you're cool with that
Yeah,
too.
I'm
They'll
a
bring
dog.
him in. They'll take him in the store. My sister done took her dog to Walmart.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go, yeah.
Just walked in with it.
But I mean, why? Why would you take your dog to Walmart?
I mean, well, if you had to run and get something that had to be in the car, it's better than that.
I mean, I got
Florida.
pickle in like
But why
Florida
can't-
sometimes.
summertime.
why can't you? Well, I mean, I understand if it's like summertime or whatever.
Yeah,
I was
that
talking
was
about
the
like
reason. It wasn't
but,
like,
you know,
Some of them just take them just to take them.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
right.
about.
It'd
Yeah,
be
why
more
would
like
you need to?
If they were there and you had to stop and you can take them inside and take them inside instead of sitting in the car. But
No,
yeah, but
I'm
yeah,
not
but
talking about that.
I'd be more preferred just to like
Well, yeah.
not have the dog with me in general.
Right.
But if you, it's either like drive home or if you could take them in and take them in. I guess I don't know.
No, I know what you're saying, and I'm the same way. I mean, if I had my
I
dog,
wouldn't do it either way. I'm saying
Right.
I just wouldn't do it in general. I'm
I
not
would-
taking a dog anywhere inside when I'm doing.
I know, but what I'm saying is, I would sit there and actually, take my dog inside if I had no other means to, to get fresh air, whatever the case may be. But what I'm saying is, people that like to take their dog into a store as like a necklace, like they're putting them in a
accessory,
stroller, like
man.
an accessory.
It's an accessory.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I find that I don't understand why you have to do that.
It's just to look at me.
It's stupid.
It's
To look
like,
at me. Their dog has Instagram.
and I'm not mad if they want to do that, whatever. But I'm just saying, to me, I would think like if you brought into a grocery store, right?
I mean, as long as
Yeah.
that little motherfucker ain't dropping
Man,
turds
I'm
every
just-
like
but
fucking 5 feet.
But shit, but if I'm grabbing food and shit, I don't need to be around pets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
I don't need to be like looking for like chicken in the aisle or like over in a section and then like somebody's peeking over next to me with Foofy next to me, like
Yeah.
sniffing and shit. Like
That's
that.
what I'm talking about. I
That
think-
could happen though.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Where
on
we're at
that,
down here,
yeah.
that shit happens all the time.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't want
true.
that.
But I'm just,
I'm taking him to bars. Like, he man to other
Well,
bars.
bars
and
are
shit, and,
different
like
story.
man,
That's a
like out to
difference,
like restaurants and shit, and
bars are different.
take him to go eat lunch with me at places.
Yeah.
and,
I'm just saying, like,
But you're outside.
yeah, yeah. He's been in the dog a couple times, like inside.
Yeah, I know that, but it's like
Is he pretty good inside?
Yeah, he just
With
fucking
around
wants
people?
to talk to everybody.
Okay.
That's all. He just fucking pet my ass, like, man, or give me some food.
And the owners don't mind.
Not with him.
No.
Like, man, he
They're cool with that?
used to be able to get in, like for some reason.
He's there's like
Like-
the bar dog over there too.
Yeah.
His home
Yeah.
away from home.
Yeah, like the one bar, the like he used to go to a lot. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, he was loud, fucking.
Right.
You can sit at the bar basically, like.
Does he just sort of chill out?
Yeah, he just posts up, man. Fucking stands there, looks at everybody when they walk by, and smells everybody, and people pat him and shit. And,
Nobody has a problem with it.
nah, man.
Really?
Hey, I
That's-
mean, he ain't like
Well, no, I'm not saying. Some people don't like dogs.
Yeah. Well, if they don't, I just look at him like, man, all right, fucking keep walking, dude. Like, like, man, you're going somewhere. Keep going there.
Yeah.
Man. Like,
You ever had a close call?
I've had him nip at a couple people that like tried to fucking give me dabs and shit. Like fucking try to hit
Like
you.
a handshake?
Yeah. Oh, what's up, man? What's up?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he was like, "Rrr," like, dude, like, who the fuck are you? Like,
Right.
But nah, he ain't gonna bite nobody or nothing like that, man.
But like with people, do you ever have problems with people?
With it, no, I don't.
Like they don't like the dog or
Nah.
nothing like that? No.
If I do, I'd look at him mean as shit. Like, dude, that's your problem, not mine, motherfucker. Like, you're the asshole that doesn't like dogs. Like,
Yeah, no, I just didn't know. I mean, because there you go. But that's cool. You can bring them to bars. I never thought that.
Yeah, especially if they're like outside bars, man. Or like, man, when I go down there to the fucking fish shack down here,
right?
Just take that bitch all the time. Dude.
Really?
Sit outside. Fucking, he'll sit.
That's
there
the one on Bayshore. Not Bayshore.
On Inner Bay there.
Yeah, Inner Bay. That's what was? Is it still the fish? What was the fish title?
Big Rays.
Is it Big Rays or was something else before that?
It's been Big Rays.
No, you're talking about the one where that park is, right?
Oh, Taste of Boston.
Yeah,
you can take them out there too, because that's like the Ballast Point Park. Like,
that's some good food down there.
Yeah, it is, man.
I haven't had that in a while.
I like their scallops, man. They got good scallops. Yeah.
They it's
and a whole fried hogfish.
That's not bad. Do they have the grouper down there?
I imagine so.
Okay.
I get the fucking scallops, man, or like the whole fried hogfish.
The whole food, even though it was like fried in grease or whatever, it still tastes fantastic.
Fried.
You know what I mean?
It's not like a heavy Long John fried.
Yeah, like, go eat and go take a walk on the pier and see all the people, talk to the people fishing.
It's romantic.
What's that?
It's romantic.
Romantic. So,
I like
nice
it.
place.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of history down here.
It's Ballast Point, dude.
Yeah, I'm surprised they have the cobblestones.
There's still Ballast Point diamonds you can find down there.
Really?
From the old fucking ballast, like that's what I called it. Ballast Point was where they dumped off all the rocks off the ships when they would come in, and there was like little like quartz basically. They called them Ballast Point diamonds.
Can you find them on the road or the beach or?
No, they're on the rocks.
Oh, they're on the rocks.
Yeah.
And nobody's ever thought of like maybe kind of getting them or?
Yeah, but they're not worth shit.
Oh, really?
It's more just an old school like fucking.
Okay. Right.
Ballast Point diamonds, dude. Like,
all right, that makes sense.
Just crystals and shit. Like,
I don't know how we got the Ballast Point diamonds, but
yeah, Ballast Point diamonds.
We got scrolled off.
Because you're talking about history, man.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of history through here. I mean, what was it? McDill used to be TIA at one point.
I think so. No, was it?
Yeah.
You sure?
I
know. Right now, man, they just gave us a sound warning.
For what?
For like this whole December, man. They were like, dude, it was in the paper.
A sound warning.
Yeah, like shit's getting ready to get loud as fuck around here for the next like month.
Oh, for the A10s?
Yeah, the A10s and whatever else is going on down there. Like,
I thought you meant something else, like we're be attacked by UFOs or something.
No, sound waves. No, like a sound warning.
Oh, there's a sound test. Is that what you said?
No, like they were like sound warnings. Like there's going to be an excess amount of fucking low flying jets and serious noise.
Now, do you hear
next month? So get ready.
Have you heard this before?
Yeah, it usually happens every year.
Oh, okay.
Like I mean, I lived down here my whole life. I'm used to that shit. Like, but yeah, usually like they're always having people come from like out of town and train and different planes and shit. And
what's the craziest thing you've done down here?
What?
What's the craziest thing you've done down here?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Like a story. I mean, come on, we're all about stories.
Down here?
Yeah.
Ah, man.
South Tampa? Come on.
Nah, I mean,
you don't have like a
the cool like back when there's like saltwater canals.
Yeah.
On like the St. Pete side of like the Air Force Base.
Right.
And when we were little, you used to be able to go in there. Like you still had to sneak in there and to fish in like the back of these canals, and you had to go under the shooting range.
Okay.
Like most of the time bullets would fly
over here,
like out on the base.
Oh, okay.
Like they're fucking
they're
like shooting real shit out there, dude. And you'd have to get down in the boat,
right?
And just like as you were going along and stuff. But after a while, man, they really didn't want you back there, and it was right when like the Apaches came out.
Okay.
And they were flying Apaches in the canals, and like we had one basically like stop us, like fucking it was like, you guys cannot go back here, like over his intercom thing, like Apache with like the guns,
full
and
armed
shit,
and everything.
Like 6th grade maybe, dude. We're back there on like my buddy's little 14-foot fucking bullshit boat, like, and just like here this thing is, it was like, oh shit, like. Turn back around real slow and like, beep,
right,
we're out of here. Fuck this, man. Like, but they would come out in like Hummers and stuff through the mangroves and be like, you guys got to get the fuck out of here. Like,
now, how close can you get on boat to the base itself? Not to say that we would actually go do it.
You can get close as shit. Like,
can you really?
Yeah, I don't think you can get on. Like certain spots, you got to stay out X amount of feet.
Okay.
Like on the Pinnacle Island side by like the runway and shit.
Right.
But like you used to be able to go back all the way back in there, like the Coons Creek. That's the hole that's there, like with the creek.
Right,
there.
right. So what do they do? Like, do they mark it off, or how do they?
Yeah,
how do
they got
monitor?
buoys and fucking, and then they monitor. They know.
Do they? Yeah.
They know, dude. Like, I don't know how the fuck they know, but them motherfuckers.
But they know if you go down the
yeah.
wrong canal.
Well, they know if you even get close to the canals, like, man, something's gonna pop up.
Oh,
like,
really?
There's gonna be a dude in a Humvee somehow because they got roads all through the mangroves.
Yeah. Okay.
That they like practice driving through the salt water, or
Right.
through water and
Okay.
shit. Like,
So you've been back there quite a few times.
yeah, the
Yeah.
motherfuckers know. Like, yeah.
What do they do when they stop you?
Tell you to get the fuck out, man,
Really?
before some real shit goes down. And most of the time, that's all you need. Like, man, you're like, all right, cool.
Guns
like,
a-blazing.
Yeah, like, man, these are real dudes with like weapons and shit. Like, man, like, all right, I'm out of here. Sorry, my bad. You guys want a beer? No. All right, cool. See ya. Like, fucking haul ass.
That's insane.
Yeah,
I
like
only had that a couple of times. The governor, the GOP was in town, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing the property inspection deal, right?
Yeah.
Went down to
yes.
the other
What's that thing?
the Bayshore, right? Not the Bayshore, the
The Bayshore?
what's the one behind the Ice Palace?
The Bayshore? Oh, Channel Side?
Yeah, not Channelside, the one that's behind the Ice Palace.
Yeah, fucking.
All that neighborhood back there.
Behind the Ice Palace?
Yeah,
Harbor Island?
Harbor Island, yes.
Oh, all right. All right.
So, anyways, so a guy stopped me in front of my truck, came out with an unmarked car, those little not the 9mm, but the semi-automatics, right? Yeah, and straight from the coats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, hey, listen, I'm just a property inspector guy. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, we're just making sure you.
Bull, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Please don't hurt me.
So, it was insane to. Those guys don't play either. You know, they come out guns a-blazing.
No, it's the dudes in the real coats. They don't fuck around, man.
No. And
That's why it's not cool to antagonize them.
I wasn't. I was just doing my job.
Yeah, but
And
you
they
look
sort
suspicious.
Well, do I really?
Like a panda.
A panda. How's the shot taste?
I'm trying to stomach it. It was tough.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oof.
Jazz, you have any crazy kid stories?
Crazy kid stories?
Yeah. Come on.
Growing
We talked
up
about
stories.
ours. Anything pops to mind? Like, you know.
Shenanigans and whatnot.
No, let me think.
Things you can't talk about.
Yeah,
see, that's a
yeah.
fine line, man. Like, if I have shenanigans you hear about here, and you'd be like, holy shit, really?
Well,
like,
no, I'm
man,
just, whatever that's suitable for the air, you know.
No,
So that's.
I didn't do. I wasn't a shenanigan kid. Like
You
real
were-
stuff happened, but I don't know. It would be change the demographic of the stories.
Okay.
As a kid, I don't know like anything like real. Like I don't know. I think of something funny maybe, but I don't know like nothing like shenanigan wise.
man.
Yeah. I don't know. That's. You act like you're so old, my friend, that you had to think about it.
No, because you're talking about shenanigans. Like shenanigans for you are different to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't get into the stuff you got into.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So I didn't want to like change like this. Like
I got,
man. You know what I
man.
mean? Like I didn't want to change.
There's
like,
certain
how I went.
shenanigan stories that you just can't, like,
Yeah.
it's too fucking. I'll tell you some shit off air. You'll be like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, really? Like,
Yeah, it's everybody has stories. You know, everybody has I don't know how we got to this.
so I want to know what, man.
I have no idea
You've
how
been
we got to
fucking
this.
double teasing the whole Charlie and Michael thing, man. Let's get this fucking cat out of the
That's
bag.
true.
And,
All right,
and,
so thank you for pulling it back
like, because I want to hear this before I pass out, basically.
oh really?
Well, no, I'm not going to pass out at any minute, but like,
Boy, that
I'm not getting that fully inebriated yet, but it's coming. Like,
Gotcha. All right, so Charlie and Michael, right? They were once Dominance Live. Okay.
The myth, the legend.
Oh, I lost you.
Did you lose me?
Yeah.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
All right, gotcha. So what? So now they've changed their ways, so to say, right? They will no longer be doing
The Dominance Live.
Dominance Live.
is a memory.
Yes, they'll be doing they're concentrating more on their pools.
Yes, like custom badass pools.
Olympus pools.
OlympusPools.com?
Yeah, no, Facebook.com/Olympus Pools. Or you can go to Instagram. But basically what it is that they are, how you say, the people who handle all of the designs.
They're the designers.
Yeah, they're the designers. You ever seen like Lucas Lagoons and on the Travel Channel or whatever he's on, right?
I've seen the crazy pool shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of like those. You know, those guys. They design the pools.
I need an Olympus Pools fucking
Do you want Olympus Pool?
T-shirt.
You want a T-shirt?
Stat.
Yeah.
Like, so I can run that around.
I mean,
like,
how big of a pool would you want, buddy?
I just want something for me to sit in.
What would be your dream pool?
I don't know if I have a dream pool.
Okay.
I would settle with just a regular ass pool, dude.
Yeah, like
that's cool enough for me. I'm partying in that.
Could you put it in the back of your house or?
Yeah, maybe. I'd probably have to get rid of some trees and stuff. Like,
what would be better at the bar? Would it be better at the bar?
Yeah, but then you got all these
to have like
a
Olympus pools in the bar.
I'd like an Olympus hot tub.
Yeah, that'd be kick ass.
Like an Olympus, yeah, because I'm more like I like to swim and shit. I mean, I don't know how much laps I'm gonna do, but like I like to throw a football in the pool and like I have been known to get out the Hawaiian sling and a weighted crab ball and shoot spears in the fucking pool for practice.
Wow, you go that deep, huh?
No, you don't have to go deep. You just go under and just for practicing your breathing and like your aim. And if you're teaching people how to like do it for the first time, that's an easier way to do it.
Right.
Get a little crab ball and weigh it out.
Jazz, how big of an Olympus pool would you want to get if you got one?
An Olympus pool?
Yeah. I mean, look at it. You're having.
I don't think the size is the thing. It's like how would you want to design it? Do you want like the endless pool thing, or like rocks on it, or like a fucking Playboy, little like rock cave in the back? Like,
I need something that gives like a little distinction that that was custom.
Yeah,
right.
It just wasn't something you picked out of catalog.
I need a covered corner. So you can sit in
something has to stand out
in the rain.
Yeah, something has to stand out. They'd be like, okay, like this got made. Yeah,
rain
right.
Without getting wet.
No, I understand what you're saying. I wouldn't mind a really big pool, or even a smaller pool, or a pool that you don't have to worry too much about, because with Olympus Pool with Charlie and Michael designing it, you get everything you want and more. I mean,
shots on shots.
You want a spectacular pool with a grotto, they'll build it for you.
That's the word I was looking for. The
grotto.
The
Okay.
grotto.
That Hugh Hefner.
Mm-hmm.
The grotto.
Yeah, where I can go in there, dude, and fucking still wear my silk robe.
Have a nice little LED show with some water effects.
All kind of water effects.
Olympus,
all over the place.
Olympus Pools FL.com is their website.
Yes.
Everything you need for your installation,
Get your pool design on, dude. I'm excited about it.
they'll have it. OlympusPoolsFL.com. And just tell them, hey, Bull and Mark sent you.
Get wet.
Just to say, what's up? How you
Get
doing?
wet.
So all that and more, we'll have more information, a new video having them on,
I want to see some of their previous pools.
Yeah, and that way you can do. Well, you can look it up on your phone too.
Yeah,
Olympus.
I'm monitoring our
Pools
chat.
FL. How's the chat going? .com.
All two people that are watching.
All the two people. Wow, that really brings it down to zero.
Papa Smurf. Nah, but we're enjoying ourselves, so that's all.
Who's
that
in the
matters.
chat? I mean, who's there?
Us and Papa Smurf. It was us talking to shit to each other.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, this show's really got some steam to it, don't
Well,
it?
I mean, we got to get warmed back up, man.
Right.
Like,
I'm sorry. I'm trying the best that I can.
No. It's not just you. Like, it just. I mean, you gotta start doing a couple shows in a row again for people to be like, "Oh shit, you're back doing shows again."
Well, I mean, I thought we were doing like a motorcycle stunt or something.
Well, that's fucking man. We're in the Christmas time, dude. We can't be doing any kind of stunts
we didn't
during
even
Christmas.
do it. You know what I mean? We didn't even do anything. We piped it in.
I was stunting on that motorcycle last week, actually.
Were you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well,
tearing ass around the neighborhood on that motherfucker.
Oh, why didn't you say anything? We could have filmed it, buddy.
Because I was working on it, getting ready to go to a race.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What kind of race?
Flat track race. It was over the weekend.
Did you go?
No, I had a buddy of mine raced it because I had to work. But I went ahead and took it out for a lap around town. And
how was the ride?
License losing.
I'm sorry.
License losing almost.
What do you mean?
It was ridiculous.
Wow.
Just tearing ass around corners because you can slide that thing like, even though on the road like coming out of corners and
really.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Like.
So we gonna still do that though? Probably the first of the year.
I mean, yeah. If you want to get on, man, yeah
okay.
Dude. Game on.
Game on.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I mean, bike runs.
Okay.
Was it the one that Holmes was putting in his truck the other day?
What do you mean?
You talking about the bike?
Which bike?
That small bike. It was that one.
The little red one.
It was that.
No,
it was bigger than that.
Yeah,
one,
it's bigger than the 50. Next size up. I could like.
So was it
I have troubles riding that 50, but I love it. But like he
right.
couldn't ride that 50; it's too small.
So it's like the next step up.
Yeah, it's like the little 100, like man.
So this one that's in the bar, right?
Yeah.
The one that's over here.
Yeah.
That's what you said. That was a bigger one, right?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Is that's like the monster, right? Or is that like the big as they go?
No, they get bigger than that, but that's a built 450.
That ain't no like you just go kickstart and vroom vroom and go off on.
Oh no, I didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, that thing's got enough ass to really hurt you.
I was just saying, hey, I was just curious. That's all.
Yeah, no, that's like they go up to like 710, I think.
Okay.
But like that's the biggest like real. That's what everybody races for dirt bikes.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a big bike.
That's a 450 with fucking a built motor and heads on it too. So it's. Is
that a bike that sort of kind of, if you've never been on it, screams broken arm?
Not really broken arm, but you might be sitting on your ass at some point.
Oh, really?
Like on the ground as the bike's not there with you.
It screams lose
See, my thing is if I've ever tested out like the one that you have or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or even this, right? I'd feel that somehow I'd probably fuck it up and crash it. You know what I mean?
The main thing is you just got to remember to pull the clutch in.
And then what happens is now I feel bad because, you know.
Because you're not buying a set of plastics.
That's a big bike, though. So
yeah.
It's not just a toy around. You can't even get comfortable on that and play.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get on that thing and fuck around all over the place. But I still know, like, dude,
you know what you're getting into.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what you get into.
Yeah, if you whack that bitch, it's gonna wheelie
on
you.
You know exactly what you're getting into.
Well, I'm saying I'd feel bad because I wouldn't, couldn't fix it. You know.
Yeah, that's why it sits in the corner.
Oh, that's sort of your pride and joy?
No, that's my buddy's pride and joy, man. That's fucking Betsy, dude.
Does it run, though?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
That bitch, you can put gas in it right now and fire it up. Like, you don't leave gas in it. So that way, the carbs don't get fucked up or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you built it?
Race gas in it?
What's that?
There's some ethanol-free race gas in it. And it'll go right off.
Really?
Yeah, he had the fucking head sent out and like poured it and polished.
Right.
Like, man, it's got
And this is does the number matter at all?
That's just your personal number,
really?
Or whatever race, like whatever series you're in, whatever number you get.
I mean, that's a big bike though. Just sitting down, literally my head is sort of at the handlebar, which is probably the brake over here, right?
Yep.
And so that's just how tall it is from the ground.
Plus, those
up.
are nice, like tall, like big boy bars.
Right.
The bend on them is tall, so you're up like this more. So when you're standing up, you're not all fucking
bent over.
Well, super bent over. You're still a little bit because you want weight on the front.
Right.
But
how high have you gotten in this thing?
Jumping that thing?
Yeah.
I never jump, man. 10 feet off the ground, maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How's that feeling?
It's cool.
Yeah.
But like after that, dude, like I did like went and did like some little bullshit cliff jumps and stuff, like
right,
just little like up like a hill and like a straight wall.
Did it ever at one point make you nervous at all? Like you're like, oh shit, what am I doing?
Yeah, the first like 4 or 5 times.
Oh, really?
And I was like, all right, now you figured out like what speed you needed to go to like, all right, I'm off the ground, cool, all right, like I can clear this.
What about your first jump? Same thing.
Yeah, on accident.
First reaction.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Like, like that already happened.
Now, did you practice on a smaller jump first?
No, we were out just riding around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were up at Croom and just riding like hills and shit, and you just happened to all right, I'm going fast enough where the bike came off the ground. Like, oh shit, all right, bike's off the ground. Like,
what's that? There was that one park that you mentioned about the hills, the parks and stuff like that. It's over there off 60 past Turkey Creek Road. You know what I mean? And they got a whole bunch of dirt bike hills over there.
Yeah, I don't know. Go out that far.
Oh, you don't go out that far?
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember what the park is, but it's right past Turkey Creek.
I mean, there's
Road.
the badass RC or like track on like I-4 going to Orlando and like the Orange Grove there. Like that's like a friend of a friend's fucking track. That's
really?
That thing's nice as shit. Like it's big.
Now, have you been to that one boat place that's over there? You know what I'm talking about?
Who?
On I-4. I'm like going to Orlando. It's like one on the left-hand side if you're heading towards Kissimmee.
What boat place?
There's like a boat ski place over there.
Oh,
ski spot.
the skier trainer thing?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
520,
not a skier. Look at me. I'm not a skier.
Well, I don't know if you ever seen it or heard of it.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah. There's a badass one like in like North Florida and like South Georgia there that like everybody that had. It was all the overhead shit.
Yeah,
Dude, they had
just
so
pull
many
you.
like rails and cool ramps. And
Yeah.
we went from like here to there to there to there.
Yeah, I've
like,
done that
man.
before and not very
I
good.
know the one you're talking about though.
Yeah.
That's like where I went to high school. That's I passed that.
You always drive by it if you're heading towards, Orlando or
that's
something
what-
like
that's
that.
On like
I always
428
put
or whatever it is there.
528.
Yeah,
Yeah,
528. And then you see it all there. I mean, I've probably always
They
seen
do
them
a
one
lot
time.
of like real contests there. Cause
Do they really?
There's like big
Yeah.
ramps and shit on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's like a museum or a boat show.
No, it's
or-
like they do like real official stuff.
Oh,
over
do
there.
they really?
Yeah.
But seen a lot of strange things on the interstate.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you see like remember the old what are those trailers that look like a big silver bullet?
The old Airstreams?
The Airstreams.
Yeah, Airstreams are cool.
We had those pop-ups out of the ground. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
They used to on the I-4. If
Oh,
you-
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
buried, yeah,
The
old
RVs
Airstream.
and they were
yeah,
hanging out.
yeah.
And
Now he
got-
built a shop there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? What was that?
That was
Those
an
are
extent-
Airstreams.
That was an eccentric guy that owned the land right there and wanted an Airstream fucking graveyard, basically.
So it was just like some random shit?
Yeah.
That's why he did it?
He just got fucked up one night and
Yeah.
fucking did it, yeah.
But then they
That
complained
was
they
his
didn't.
land.
They didn't want him to make that part of town
Awesome.
popular.
So that was just some random shit that he just
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
that trailer
Yeah.
thing underneath there. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
Buried
I
him
never
in there
understood-
and fucking... Or
Never understood why that was. Okay.
That's why they remember the.
It's not there anymore then.
No.
It's like
no.
a Cadillac Ranch out there.
What
where
is
they
it
had all the
now?
It's
Cadillacs
an
there.
Airstream dealership. He's building an Airstream dealership right
so
there.
it's nothing there. How long has that been?
Oh,
Just
that's
out of
probably-
curiosity, because
That's
me
like-
knowing it and then just
I think it's about what 4 or 5 years there, Mark.
it hasn't. It's been that
hasn't been
long
there?
since it hasn't been
Yeah, I
there.
don't-
No,
It hasn't.
It was
been that
there
long.
for long. For
It hasn't
It
been
was
that
like-
long.
no, it was there for like probably about 6 years, I think.
Is there
No,
longer
how
than
long
that?
since it's not been there? That's
Oh, I don't know. What,
it
2?
hasn't been that long.
2 or 3, maybe?
2 or 3, yeah.
Two,
I'm not
maybe.
sure.
I'd say-
I'm not
I'd
sure,
say
dude.
like 2 or something. Not
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah.
I don't remember, like, man, because I never gone.
I haven't
before,
been,
like-
but I did, but like I haven't too much like within the last like year or two. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was just a weird dude that just happened to own land right on I-4. Which
Right.
think about that. If you own land that butted up to
There
I-4,
were
I would go out there and just
it was like
party
a,
on my
like
land
a,
right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
silver like bust that was on the ground. That's what that shit was.
Yeah. He had like 5 of them.
Yeah,
they
he had
sort
4
of.
of them lined up in like a
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
fucked up one night. I was like, I'm gonna put these out here.
That's not the story.
Yeah, story of my eyes, man.
Yeah, your eyes. Just saying, like that's not the
He,
story.
but it
though.
was something like that. Like he just
But
liked it.
that's
and just
fun
did
because
it.
like I know.
But
exactly
basically,
what you're talking about.
basically
Like,
there was people who didn't like it, and they wanted
what
it
did they
gone.
say? What did they say?
It was an eyesore.
It was an eyesore.
It was an eyesore.
Yeah.
That
The-
shit-
It was an eyesore. That's what
When
they
you
said.
just cruising that I-4, like, what the fuck is that? That's what you say.
I used to- I
And
used to
then
see
you
it-
move on.
listen, I
But
used to see
saw
it-
it so many times, though.
You just
I
get
used to
used
see
it.
it all the
It's cool.
time.
So I
and I
didn't
was,
think nothing of it. It
Yeah.
didn't bother me. Like,
Bro.
it didn't hurt my feelings driving past that shit
No.
on I-4.
I'd have been out there with some chrome polish. And
But you
making
say
them
like
bitches
I
mirror
okay,
and
like,
shiny as
okay,
shit as you went
okay,
by,
eyesore.
like-
So like in that spot where it was like, what are you ruining?
nothing.
That wasn't where Disney
Yeah.
World was.
No, but they
That's
didn't. They didn't want it to
That's
be
that
like
guy's
that.
private property, a fucking cow field.
That's what I'm saying. But like.
But that's what I'm telling
When
you. Hold
but
on.
like anybody, I've drove by that for years, and
Right.
Most
Never
of the
thought
time,
eyesore.
and I thought it was didn't understand it, but like I didn't want to like report this shit.
Yeah.
But that's
I
what they
went around
said.
my merry way. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is.
But
I'm not
that's
gonna
what
write
they
to somebody and bitch about it.
But that's what they said. They said they didn't want it to be like in Orlando, right?
They
But-
thought it was
and
going
they-
to be an
but
attraction.
Right.
the fantasy flight shit with the motherfucker hanging from the plane. And
No,
shit,
they took
that
them
was-
off too.
Or the dinosaur world, where the
Yeah,
dinosaurs
the
are
old
coming
fucking
out of the
bus-
bushes.
Dinosaur-
Dinosaur's still there.
Yeah, which is cool as fuck to me. So,
Yeah.
Have you ever been there?
No. We drove through it like
Like you've been?
I haven't been like in it, but like we stopped there one time.
So you haven't been in there.
I got in the parking lot and like we kind of like walked
That's
around. And,
not in there.
no, because there's still dinosaurs out there.
That doesn't count though. You
close
can
enough
like
for me.
see like yeah okay.
I was in the parking lot doing something.
All right. All don't know.
I was Dinosaur
I
World.
think my sister went there. I don't know.
They're in the bushes and shit, and like, man, all plastic looking at you.
It's still there's just what the fuck.
It's a '60s roadside attraction thing. It's great,
It is.
man. Like,
Would you ever do a roadside attraction like if it wasn't in Florida?
No, well, you know, they got the
South
Gator.
of
They
Port?
got the Gator World,
Gatorland.
shit.
Yeah.
Gatorland. That's all 50. That's like a
Yeah.
weird spot.
Yeah.
To be in. That's not like somewhere you just cruise by.
Yeah.
No, you don't just
That,
cruise
You
by.
gotta
see, I
go
said
there
for a
for
while I went to
that.
high school. No, where I went to high school from. I lived
south of the
I
border.
lived off that street.
Yeah.
No, I lived off the street, off of 50.
Uh-huh.
right there
Like,
by
past
Gatorland.
95. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, like, it'd be further down, but like, I lived off the street, so it wasn't like a weird street. I would take that to go to Orlando to get around, like,
Yeah, it's
Orange
still,
Blossom and Florida Mall and stuff. You just take that.
Orange Blossom was such a long
Fuck
road.
OBT. They got a lot of
Yeah.
titty bars. on
I didn't
that
want to
one,
go to.
though.
I didn't mean OBT. I'm just meant like in that general area.
Yeah.
Yeah, OBT definitely has. But that's where that shooting and stuff was. in
Yeah,
LA.
OBT
Yeah.
is a weird, like, man.
It is
OBT.
strange.
There's all
The
those
only
like,
thing
there's
is,
like car
so-
places and paint
see,
shit.
You don't have to
and-
say anything. If you say OBT, you know what it is. That's all it is. Like that's all you gotta say. Like you didn't say Orange Blossom. You said
Yeah, that's
OBT.
dude. Like, you
Then
know.
you understand what OBT is. And you
Yeah.
don't gotta say nothing else. Say OBT is OBT. OBT is a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot
But
going on.
OBT leads you to all the tourist spots and everything. That's the
That's
crazy
true.
thing about
Yep.
it.
That's why it is what it is.
Because you can
That's
hit,
why,
you
like-
can hit iDrive right off OBT.
Yeah.
Yeah, but iDrive is even harder too
iDrive is confusing too.
because
I
you
don't
go
fucking
through all
know.
those restaurants and you go through
iDrive done got like even better though. I've actually cruised not
like
that long ago.
on the
It's-
map. It may look like maybe a half a mile or so, right? But you get like right in the heart of that area over there.
or international drive.
That's
we're,
right, international
we're just
drive,
talking.
yeah.
We're talking like
Yeah.
everybody knows.
So
I drive.
yeah.
you go through there and it's all the restaurants, the souvenir shops.
Yeah.
Everybody's right there. It's a party thing. They got go karts going, and it is just
love some
wall to wall,
go-karts.
traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that
is,
that's somewhere you gotta walk through. You can't just
No,
Nah, I like the
I used to go
shady
to,
OBT, like the
Old
North
Town.
OBT, like
North OBT.
you remember Old
Yeah.
Town? We used to go there a lot.
Old Town.
Yeah,
They used to have badass raves there.
Where?
That was the spot to go.
and Kissimmee.
I don't know about it.
And then Old Town, they used to have no. Wow.
Well, everything just went.
Yeah.
I know you can keep
Old
going.
Town.
Like I don't.
Old
I didn't know
Town.
what you're saying. We can keep
It's-
going. I know Kissimmee. Like I
Okay.
can understand what you're talking about. I just never heard of it.
Old Town was like the biggest attraction ever
When?
Kissimmee.
For what?
for years.
For what though?
For like cruising, like little car cruising and stuff like that. Like there used to be a car show down there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Wow.
I just know about that one that was in downtown Orlando that had all the bullshit that was right there off the interstate.
Which one was that?
That's like right off of, by where the fucking Magic
Was it by
play.
Church Street?
Yeah, that
That'd
shit,
be
man.
by
We
Church
used to,
Street.
that was shit like in like 93, 92, 95. Like that
Huh.
was the shit you go over there and like, man, yeah, like late night ravers. And
What was the
whatnot.
busiest town you ever visited?
Busiest town?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been through New York, and like
Uh-huh.
Washington, Seattle,
think-
San Francisco, L.A. Dude, I spent a lot
LA
of
is
time in
horrible.
L.A. fucking blows.
So
like-
you just
Did you see the
if you've been to
trad-
New York,
the-
you gotta just say New York because that's busy as hell.
yeah, L.A. was worse though because it was so just
Yeah.
big. And
Different.
It was
Yeah,
big
I've never
and
been- I've never been out
traffic,
there.
Like,
Like I've been to both cities, New York and LA, and I'd have to say New York was a great town, but LA was horrible. Getting through traffic.
L.A. is cool. There's a lot of weird shit going on, but like, yeah, the fucking like
Just the
5
traffic
lanes
alone
of just
and
like locked
just
up,
nothing.
like we're not going anywhere. Yeah, that shit sucks.
New York's got the honk 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 and the beeps and shit like that. And
Nah, man, we talk like that traffic. The drivers there is a whole nother level in New York. I remember
New York City.
Yeah,
I went. All right, so I got my learners. I have my learner's permit.
Yeah.
I came to Florida in 15, so I had my learners, but I was in New York because as soon as I got my learners, my stepdad's from Hoboken, so it was like in Jersey, like
Oh, I
going
had
to
to
the
learn how to
tunnel.
ride around there.
Yeah.
I went through to the
The
tunnel.
tunnel and shit.
That shit was real.
Oh
15 and a half,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
I was cool, like for me, but like
Yeah.
even for me, I was oh man, like
this is hectic.
I said, I'm
dude.
never, like they're almost a room. I understand why people don't drive up there.
Yeah.
They almost never wanted me to drive, so I'm never driving.
And see,
again.
I know
Yeah.
exactly
They
where.
make their
that.
own lanes.
Hey,
Yeah.
I know
I said,
exactly
that's,
what
I was
you're.
there. So when you're learning, so you're going. Once you just start learning how to drive, you're going by the rules.
Yeah.
There was no rules
You
out
gotta
there.
forget that.
It
shit.
was no
like-
rules.
And I
It
know
was
exactly
hectic
what
as
he's
shit.
what he's talking about because I visited Hoboken, right? because I stayed in Jersey.
So
for a couple
so
days.
this take like the first time driver, like everything's cool in Florida. Like we just we're gonna make this turn. Okay.
Because it goes like this and it goes like that.
When you first started driving,
and you got steel
Florida.
girders next to you, and you got houses that are like really close together, and people are walking up and down the street, and
the double parking shit. I was like, so we could just do this shit out here. We could just double. It is parking right in front of everything.
Fuck it, let it ride.
That double parking shit is crazy. That's the most rudest shit ever.
Yep.
It's the rudest rule, and that shit blew me. That's still even.
There'd be spit all over that car, just sitting there waiting on them. Just,
it's just like you just pull it up and say, they got the spot. I'm just gonna pull next.
I'm waiting on that spot.
Yeah,
I was gonna pull next to them and get out the car and just do me. I was like, man, I was like, they can do this. He's from up there. Everything's like, they just. I said this stuff. Yeah, there was this.
That's insane.
That's a rude town in general. That's what I learned. Like I was like, well, people just bumped in.
See, I had a problem with the subway systems.
I went through all that. Just
being underground.
What's that?
Just being underground.
No. Just if you've never ridden on one, right?
See, I was with.
I rode them in San Francisco.
I was with somebody that knew.
I don't know about San Francisco, but I'm like this one.
For like not knowing where you are.
Yeah, you had like you had green, like yellow and blue and stuff like that. But then you had another car that was 45. She had to jump on this terminal to go back on that terminal.
Yes,
to go back and forth.
So I was good.
You know what I mean?
Just as a tourist, just jumping on and stuff. Yeah, that'd be different.
Yeah.
But
if you guys live there,
Well, yeah, I said it.
So you know it. So you know how to get from like Brooklyn to down there to where Times Square is and what trains to get on.
I was just jumping on and we was there. Yeah.
Right. How much would it cost you like a week? Per se,
I would have no idea, man. Was not up there like that.
Oh, really?
Nah, I'm from Cincinnati. I just went up there to visit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm talking about New York.
Yeah, no, I just went up to visit. I've been up there like twice, like visiting, like visit like that. But
okay.
I wouldn't know like nothing like that.
Well, I don't know, like when you were a kid, when you were,
I wouldn't remember that when I was younger.
Oh, I thought maybe you would. I mean, that's sort of like a.
No, I was a kid. No,
I remember when I'm paying. I remember riding the motherfucker.
Yeah, when you're a kid, you ain't paying shit. They paying for it. So I'm just
kids
riding.
Ride free, motherfucker.
I'm just jumping on and riding this out.
I'm on a train. That's all it is. I ain't paying for that shit.
How's the ones in San Francisco?
Cool,
good,
man.
bad.
That, and then you can ride the trolleys.
You ride on the trolleys?
Yeah. How was the trolley ride?
That shit's fucking funny, man. You can just get on that bitch, get fucking, and you can drink, kind of like sip a drink on it.
Did you go to the Full House?
We went. No, actually. Well,
I know you saw.
Yeah,
I know you saw that shit. You
saw
right
that
water.
Shit. It's right on the water.
Don't explain why you saw that shit.
Did you take a selfie?
And you knew you was going to see that shit.
You can get.
Yeah, so tell us. Yeah, so don't want to say like you try to feel like you pass it when you just riding down the street.
Yeah.
No,
all right,
you knew. This is what we're going to see the Full House.
Full House. Like I don't think I actually saw it, but like there's fucking 100 of the Full House houses.
You ain't think about it. You thought about it.
Well, yeah. You were like, oh my god, this is the Full House neighborhood.
And you had that song going in your head.
No,
you had this song going in your head when you was out there.
Did you take a selfie?
For who? You had a thing for who?
Don't
get weird.
Don't get weird.
I'm trying to remember her character.
Slippery slope here.
It was not one of the. It was
Who?
Uncle Jesse's bitch, the fucking dark hair bitch.
Rebecca?
Oh, Rebecca?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Was she a redhead?
No.
I don't think so.
She does Hallmark films now.
She does the Cindy Crawford makeup things on infomercials. Like, all the time.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, Rebecca was straight.
But yeah, man, like that whole neighborhood, every one of them fucking houses looks like that shit.
Do you dance this at the bar?
He was doing that.
Man, I didn't hit, dude. There's a lot of cool things that go on in the park across the street from that whole neighborhood.
He was hanging out the trolley.
I was doing my rice-a-roni, man. I was doing rice-a-roni shit. Like, San Francisco is rad because you can like drink like kind of out in public and nobody really fucking says anything as long as you're not like belligerent.
Here's your part.
Yeah. Outside of the trolley with me, just like
he was hanging out the trolley. You knew this. That's what you knew exactly the face.
You were doing it. You were doing it. You were doing it.
Nah, man.
Is that you all day long?
Hills.
That park right there, like, actually goes down to the water, and like that's where everybody windsurf races from, and like does all the kiteboarding and shit.
Yeah.
'Cause the waves are like badass in San Francisco Bay there, and you can
Right.
get stuff in the park there that was cool, like
There you
sandwiches
go.
and stuff. And
So how did you do the Full House?
out the side of the thing.
If our camera was working.
The trolleys don't go down that way, man. Like you gotta drive.
Did you
that
ever go
shit.
down the
So
road that like you know?
So that intro was a lie.
Yeah, they were somewhere else in San
Felt like
Francisco.
you rode that
like,
shit
man.
today. Lies.
Well, they probably found a trolley that goes down the hill and go, oh look, we're doing.
I mean, all those trolleys go down some hill down
Yeah.
there. You could just fucking pick one, like. But like, man, we went out there. I was probably like, maybe like 12, 13, and my cousins were like in like high school and stuff.
Right.
And like my cousin's like, I'm taking you and your brother into like San Francisco. It's like Friday night. We're gonna go like, man, like I'm like, dude, I'm fucking like 12, 13 maybe. Like, we're gonna go to some fucking like listen to some music and shit, show y'all around.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a stick shift Supra, like the first generation Supra. Dude, she was so badass in the hills. Like, man, my cousin Janet, like, at a stoplight like this, fucking, and boom, boom. Like, I was like, son of a bitch, dude. Like, that was the most, like, because I was like, I knew about stick shift, you know, shit, but like,
I know how it is in Ohio.
she had the fucking emergency brake clutch, like fucking drop the emergency brake when you're on the hill.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
no, that's what I'm saying. No,
like,
I know how it is. I know how that is on hills. It's real.
But yeah, dude, she ended up taking us like we didn't go to like any bars or anything, but like we went to like some like places that were doing like live music and shit where you kind of like sneak in and like kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, that shit was fucking.
Was there any earthquakes or nothing like that while you
I've
were
been in
staying
an earthquake, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was in actually a fucking waterbed in my mom's aunt's house, like south of LA.
Right.
Like, and was in like a little 4-point whatever it was. Like,
Yeah.
woke up, was like, oh shit, like, man.
How did that
jigga,
feel
like,
though? You know.
Jigga. Like, yeah. It's like falling asleep in the front of a sailboat. Like, you just kind
Right.
of move around, like.
I gotcha.
But like, my uncle's got pictures from when, like, the like 88 one.
Okay, the big one.
Yeah, in like San Francisco, like,
Right.
Because he lives in Palo Alto, man. He's got like a nice pool in the back, with
Right.
a big wall.
Right.
Fucking waves in the pool, like high as the roof.
Really?
Like and like you could see the wall, like his like giant fucking block wall in the back,
Right.
moving like a wave and shit. Like it was like gnarly as hell. Like,
that's insane. That would you be awake when these things are going on, or you just sort
it'll
of
wake you up.
Oh, really?
Shit, yeah, man. The fucking ground starts shaking.
Well,
Yeah, dude. You're gonna.
I didn't know how bad. I mean, would it have to wake? I mean, obviously a bigger one would be bigger, but I mean,
even little ones will still. I mean,
really?
people will be like, "Oh yeah, there was a fucking little, like."
I don't like a tremor. If that would be like sort of a sign,
Like tremor, yeah, like your fucking glass might like, do a little,
right,
like kind of thing.
Okay,
but like,
so if you're living down there, you're sort of knowing what's going on, and you're sort of.
Yeah, like get the fuck out from under everything.
Right, I gotcha.
Or go to a fucking doorway
And how many did you witness?
I was just in the one, but I did, man. Like after that one, we were out like maybe a year after the like big one,
right?
And they had just fixed the bridge and shit, and we were driving from San Francisco to fucking Tahoe, and like went over the bridge where it was all patched, where the like Oakland Bay one where it tunk down, like. You're like driving under that thing, just like shit. Let me off this bridge, like
wow.
Man, like
because sometimes with these earthquakes that happen, it because sometimes my mind sort of works in this movie mode, right? And I'm thinking, I'm like, well, if Florida ever had an earthquake, right?
We would just sink into the ocean.
I'm thinking of that one movie of like what's it the 2012 or something like that, right?
With
where
what? With the
giant... the guy's driving the RV on the airport. And the ground sort of coming up from behind them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's gonna be like that. Like shit would move, like streets move, and shit's like, man, yeah, fuck that. Like that's why, man, that's just crazy.
That is crazy. I mean,
at least a hurricane, we can see it coming. That
would be insane because even Alaska has earthquakes.
Yeah, I mean they have them fucking.
They had one the other day.
Random places every once in a while. Like they're not like big ones, but like still, if you were sitting here and the fucking that table started shaking for no reason, dude, you'd be like, what the fuck is that? Like,
oh, there was one here before.
Was there?
Yeah, it was like a little tiny one.
When?
It was years ago. I was in college. Felt it.
Yeah.
Really?
It's like a little itty tiny one, but like it was like a little weird shake.
Like a
yeah.
So
little
like a
shimmy
Florida
thing,
earthquake?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
I wonder when was that? That was I never knew of that.
I mean, they have them in like random weird, like,
Right.
like Alabama had a fucking earthquake or some shit. You're like, whoa.
Let's see what it does. 2006 Gulf of Mexico earthquake.
Yeah.
It occurred in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. excuse me, September the 10th at 10:56 a.m.
Yeah, that was it. It was in college. Yeah,
The interplate earthquake measured 5.8 on the magnitude scale.
That's big enough to wiggle, dude.
Yeah, it was like a little weird. I was on my balcony smoking.
It was
said something ain't right.
about 250 miles west-southwest of Anna Maria, Florida. The event felt throughout much of the Gulf Coast of the United States and was the second earthquake of magnitude 5 or greater in the Gulf during 2006.
From
so
that
two.
underground drilling.
Yeah. You think that's the problem?
I'm sure it ain't helping it. With
Right.
the Gulf, as much oil and shit's in there. And
Are you against the drilling?
I mean, you can't. It's already there. You can't stop it anyway.
Okay. No, I'm just asking.
Like, as long as they fucking do it all right, like, man.
Right.
You know,
I mean, you know your way around the land. So when you're
that's some deep water shit out there. That's the only thing. Like,
at peace.
I'm not really at peace with it. I mean, you just can't really, like. It does make for good fishing out there. All those fucking rigs, though.
Does it really?
Yeah, you can pull up to those things and there's giant tuna.
How close can you get to those?
Pretty fucking close enough.
Really?
Close enough to pitch a live bait.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, they don't say anything or they don't ask you or...
Most time, every once in a while, you'll get like a little horn, like a horn.
Right.
But like a lot of them just have like a sounding horn anyway all the time.
Okay.
For like boats that are out there because it's dark. If it's dark out, you can't see that bitch.
Oh, so you're going
like,
at night.
Well, you can go at night, you can go daytime. Like, man.
Okay.
They do it a lot over there in like Venice and stuff. That and like some of the like Floribama shit. That's like a big like charter fishing. Like go out to the oil rigs.
Right. How long will it take to get out there?
Not long, a couple hours.
Really?
Yeah, hauling ass out there. But then like the fucking shrimp boats are out there too.
Oh, really?
So then you like go to those guys, get fucking a bunch of like catch bait and small shit, then take that over to the fucking.
So you do this by yourself or?
No, you're on like 33 like center consoles and like.
Oh,
like,
so a big like 33.
Yeah, we ain't taking the mule out there. Like,
okay,
man,
I was about to say.
Nah, hell no, man. Like,
290 miles. That's a long ways away.
No, it ain't like like I mean, some of the rigs are in kind of not like close, but like 50 miles, 60 miles. Like,
oh, really? That close, huh?
Some of those, yeah. Like,
okay.
So I mean, you can run out, a couple hours. Like
that's a long boat ride to go fish.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
Not out of like Venice or anything.
But I mean that close.
I've done long rides like that.
Oh, really?
Like when we used to fish like the Gulf out here.
Yeah.
That's why that shit sucks, dude. You ride fucking 50, 60, 75 miles out, dude. And you're still in like 30 foot of water,
really?
Maybe. Yeah. Fuck that shit. Like
I didn't know how far out does it drop off.
I mean, it drops off out there in like the middle, like the middle grounds.
Yeah.
That's like those trips that you take for a day and a half.
Oh, really?
Like on like the big boats. Like
okay.
Big offshore, like fishing boats,
the charter boats or whatever.
Yeah, the like ones that leave out of like John's Pass, like the big ones. And they got bunks in them and shit. Like they do like a day and a half, 3 days.
Really?
5 day shit.
That's too much for me.
Yeah, fuck that. Those are some hardcore motherfuckers, but they come back with a shit ton of fish.
That's too much. I would get bored after the first hour.
You basically try to gauge on how much beer you bring with you or how much beer they have on the boat.
Really?
Like, because you're basically going to stay up for like a day and a half. Red Bull.
Right.
Fucking, man, whatever you're taking with you, dude, on the boat to party with.
How many times have you done this?
I've never done one of those.
Okay.
But I had a good friend of mine that was like, that was his thing.
Really?
Like, man, you take a fucking aim on with him. And
yeah.
Like a bunch of beer and the fucking day and a half ones, like the like 36-hour ones.
Yeah.
And just come back with all kind of tuna and shit and crazy snappers and
he
loved it. I was like, dude, that's too long. Like, I'm not, man.
I mean, I've been fishing before quite a few times, and
plus a lot of those things you're like elbow to elbow to
people,
and like, everybody's cool, but there's certain rules, and if you don't know those rules and you fuck up, you're gonna be the asshole on the boat.
Oh, really?
Like, man, you know, if your fish goes across everybody else's line, kind of thing, and
gotcha.
you catch up, or you toss your line one fucked up way, and everybody's going the other way.
How many people are on the boat?
I mean, man, 40 people.
Oh wow.
Like
okay.
Yeah, like
I feel like a little small, like 4 or 5 people type of charter boat.
Nah, this is like the big, like 100 and something foot, like.
Oh, these are the big boys.
Yeah, the ones that like leave out of John's Pass there.
Oh, okay,
like those guys where they go out of the Keys all the time, out to the Dry Tortugas and shit.
Okay,
like,
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You sit on the side, man. And everybody's all there, and they got like bunks and like a restaurant on the inside, and they can cook fish right there and shit. But they have a stapler, and they assign you a number.
Right.
And whenever you catch something, there's always a deckhand that comes running up, and he's like, "Oh shit, all right, bam, stample, whatever."
So you're camping out right next to your pole, right?
Yeah, or they have bunks on the inside where you can go catch a nap if you're tired, and like they have a shower on there and shit. Like, man, but most of the guys just pretty much like stay up, dude. Like,
I don't know if I could do that. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I fished overnight on like a boat with like some friends and stuff, fucking around.
Right.
But, like,
not with that many people.
Yeah, not with like 40 dudes, and everybody's catching fish the whole night too. That's the thing. Like, it doesn't stop. Like,
Now, what do you use to catch all that?
Live bait, squids, fucking whatever you got.
You have to have a lot of bait then for that.
Dude, it's a big boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got
you
like
pay
giant
for that?
freezers. Yeah, well, you pay like X amount, and like that's the whole. It's all included.
Oh,
like,
okay.
kind of shit. Like, or you can bring your own special baits if you got them. Like,
right. Wonder how much that cost.
I don't know how much. I mean, they're $60, $70, $100 something dollars.
Really?
I don't know. And maybe I might be talking out my ass. It might be a couple $100.
Okay, I was thinking something like that would be like a couple $100.
It depends on half day, day and
So
a
what
half.
is the payoff?
You come home with some fucking fuck ton of fish.
Okay.
You come home with like 100 pounds of snapper, like, and call your buddy and be like, "Hey man, I got a bunch of snapper. You want to buy fucking?"
Oh, so
5
you
pounds
turn
of snapper.
around.
Well, I mean, you can.
Okay.
Or you just fuck everybody up, and just hand them fish. They never ask me for anything for the rest of the year. Here's fucking 10 pounds of fresh fucking badass snapper. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
You have to have a lot of room for all that. I don't know.
Well, I usually need another freezer. Like,
never knew they did something like that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My other brother's got a monster freezer at his house
Really?
for all the fucking mahi and tuna and shit. Like, he ended up just buying like a big deep freezer and a vacuum sealer.
And just seals all the fish up? That's insane. How long did it last for?
A while, but I mean, he'll, if he doesn't catch something or like middle of the week, he'll fucking thaw one out and like, oh shit, make
Start
fucking,
cooking it.
Yeah, make a mahi fucking tacos for dinner or something like that.
Sounds
like,
nice.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because you did we talk about a taco one time that you had a fish taco?
I love fish taco.
Yeah, and you
I love fish tacos.
You were gonna bring one in and
we need to make some.
Yeah, we should.
Maybe I'll keep a fish, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how the weather is tomorrow.
Nah, don't worry about a fish, man. We got it.
I can keep a fish.
Keep a fish. What do you mean?
Yeah, like catch a fish and actually keep it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't you usually keep the fish?
No, I usually throw them back.
Really?
Yeah. Get a picture and fucking throw them back.
Oh, okay. So one's going to be sacrificed?
1, 2, or 3, depending on how much we need.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I mean, if it's, if
do
it's
you,
in season.
Do you bless the fish before you...
No, I mean, I feel bad, though, when I throw them on ice and you hear them flipping. And I'm like, you got that split second where you can be like, hey, dude, go back out. And he'll probably make it, but then you're like, fuck that. Like,
but is that sort of our primal food?
Yeah, you got to eat, dude. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, so if you kill it, you got to eat it. Like, that's the whole thing.
I mean, how do you feel about stuff like that? I mean, are you guilty or...
I don't feel bad, man.
No?
Wait till I fucking put that bitch in blackening season in the fucking butter and put it in a taco, man. You're like, oh, all right, cool, shit, never mind.
You get some of these people that are sort of like, oh my gosh,
I mean, if you like to eat fish, you got to be prepared to fucking, man. Like, I got to get back into the practice of like cleaning them. Like, man, I used to be real good, and I haven't kept fish in a while, so I haven't been like cleaning them.
Yeah, it's
kind
been
of thing.
Years for me.
So you got to fillet right and get your shit right. And
do you like the smoked ones? Like the smoked
mullet? Smoked mullet, smoked kingfish, or like the smoked amberjack spread.
Right.
Like, that shit's good.
I've had it one time, and I liked it. The only problem is I don't like,
the fishy?
Not the fishy, but it's more of like the bones you got to pick out.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't want to sit there and eat fish, and I have to work for the fish. You know what I mean?
It's kind of more just hanging out, sitting there eating fish.
No, and I get that, and the bones is just sort of like, when you're eating, you just sort of, oh, ow, that hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not into that. It's
yeah.
I like mine deboned, I think.
Yeah.
You know, that just wasn't my gig. You know, but it was great. It was fantastic. I love
it, man. Smoked mullet, dude.
I love the smoke.
With
Yeah.
Fucking hot sauce and some saltines.
Right.
Fucking beer.
Say I couldn't do the hot sauce. Sorry.
Ruins it every time, dude.
Why? Because I couldn't do the hot sauce?
I mean, that's that. You heard that disappointment? Like,
That's so disappointed.
Why? I mean, what's
because that's
wrong?
the whole thing. Like the smoked mullet.
Okay, listen, I got it.
Why not?
Hot
Why?
sauce. Gotcha.
Because it burns you up.
Jesus Christ.
It's just Tabasco. It's not like hot sauce.
I know what it is. All right? I'm with you.
Does it hurt your fucking
This
culo?
is some
No.
type of spice needs to get dabbed on it.
Yeah, you need something.
I was with you with the black pepper.
Yeah, no, black pepper is not a spice. Black pepper is a seasoning.
That's a seasoning.
Yeah.
But all right.
I mean,
I'm sorry that I made you upset.
It's like
buddy.
a garnish compared to.
yeah, you need a little something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
man, those little dried Aleppo ones that I got that are kind of sugary, but they make your whole mouth numb.
That little sting.
Yeah, those are nice.
You need a little bite with fish. It's necessary. It makes it way better.
Yeah, like I like a little, man, something in my tartar sauce. I always put
Yeah.
a little hot sauce in like your tartar sauce and mix it up just to give it a little more.
Right. I got you. No, I'm good without the.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sorry. Don't mean to burst your bubble, but you know, I don't. I know.
Well, you're making me hungry, and we're out of drinks.
Yeah.
Sorry. Would you like to end the show?
It's 10 o'clock, man. I think we did all right, dude. We got through it without anything fucking up, man.
That's good. We did 2 hours and 7 minutes.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We only have 3 people watching it, and probably you and I are 2 of them.
All right, so let's do this. I gotta find the music because I was sort of.
Did I just fly that on you?
Yeah, you just sort of turned it all around, and I was like, wasn't prepared for that.
I just got into a beer sweat just sitting there for a second. Like that fucking 8.8
You know.
is still sitting like right.
I just you sort of kind of threw me off, and I wasn't prepared.
I threw you for a loop
Yeah.
a loop.
A little loop de loop.
Me, I want a hoop.
All right, so. Ooh.
Was that you?
Wow. That was my bad.
What the hell was that, dude? Did you
That
just fart
was-
on fucking?
No.
That
That was a burp.
Were you watching Smut on there?
No. All right, my bad. Anyways,
Well, it was
great
fun.
show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're getting back into
Thank
it,
you
dude.
guys. Jazz, thank you for coming out. Mark,
Always.
thank you for
Yeah, man.
letting us do the show again.
We'll get back into it, dude. We're gonna have a little Christmas show.
We were-
man. Get a little loose. See
We
what
were
happens.
rough, to say the least. We've got the show up and running. Thank you for
Bearing
the
with
people
it.
who are listening and
Thank
who
you for
may
bearing with us.
view this show. It's like doing our first show all over again.
Yeah.
So, next Tuesday, we'll be on hopefully by 7:30,
Yeah.
and then
Ready to go.
get back in the groove of things, back to our normal format, if you will.
Yeah. Game on.
So, and then we'll have to figure out what time in our shows start before Christmas. You know, I don't know how you guys want to do the Christmas deal.
Well, that whole
Yeah.
week's probably Christmas week.
Yeah,
It's a
We'll
wash.
figure-
Christmas at the beginning of the week.
Christmas is on Tuesday, so we're not doing it Tuesday.
true.
So this is gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wash.
Yeah.
And then New Year's, I think, is on.
All right, we'll figure it out. We'll talk about it next week. How about that?
I'm still worried about fucking Gaither's thing next year in April.
Really?
You gotta make sure you gotta fit it in your schedule.
All right, man.
All right,
I'm
don't
outta
forget
here.
it. Gaither.
We can
That was
stre-
my
we,
mic
we can
drop.
we can stretch out the week and go a little bit later that week. Then we'll figure something out.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll have to see
figure
how it
something
goes.
Yeah.
All right, Bull and the Bartender Show. Join us next Tuesday, 7:30. If our Band-Aids and glue hold together, we'll be live here at the fabulous Mark the Bartender Studios with the finest bar around. See
I
you next
appreciate
Tuesday.
it. Bye-bye.
Peace.